Most of those are masks just standing on the table.
I know. A weirdo.
It's like, what do I do?
Are you happy there?
Go?
You want to stay there?
He wants to be the center of attention, obviously.
Well, that's what he's used to. All right.
That's funny.
Well,
hello.
Here we are.
Yes.
Here we are at Leslie's again.
That's right.
New surroundings here.
Mm-hmm.
This is a beautiful backdrop she has going for us.
Oh, yeah.
No, you're so good at decorating.
So
I love
funny.
it. I am not.
Thanks.
So I made the drive down, had to stop at a rest stop, like Ridgefield area, probably like halfway.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we're talking 30, 40 minutes. And then when I get here, I'm still running in. I gotta pee.
Yeah, she looked
What's
desperate.
wrong with me? I am desperate. I have to pee too much. I don't understand.
You just need a shiwi.
I don't know.
You know?
That or depends.
That, yeah.
I mean,
depends might be better.
it might just be what I need for the road trip.
That might be, yes. Whatever helps.
Exactly. Whatever gets me here
Right.
without urinated in pants.
That's right. Or bring a change of clothes.
I might have to start traveling with one. We're getting to the point where we've learned that we need to have a cooler with us when we go to the store.
Yes.
You know, because you never know.
Yeah.
There are stores that are close enough that we wouldn't need a cooler, but
How far away do you shop?
well, if I generally go to Longview,
Okay.
and I don't know. Oh, I'm so sorry.
No,
That's
it's
just so weird.
He likes Carrie's table runner.
He's just laying on, and he's laying on the table. I guess
be
you can
careful of
kind
the
of see
fire.
that. I
That's
know
all
he's
I'm worried about.
He's gonna
We have a
ignite in
candle
minute.
lit.
How flammable are you?
I know.
He's sticking his head back over to. Maybe he likes the heat.
I'm kind of scared. I just don't want to.
And then I don't know if you have Chihuahuas, you know this, but they grab your hand with their paw. Like, say this is your hand and this is their paw. They grab you and bring it so that you will pet them. And that's what. And his tail is going kind of in the candle.
Do you want me to blow it out?
No,
Does that
it's
make you feel
great. I
better?
love
It's
having
great.
the.
No, it's great having flammables right where my dog's tail.
A little singe actually might look good on his tail. Just kidding, baby. Okay. It's like, Mom, I think you're speaking crap about me.
Oh, poor thing.
Okay. Well, I'm wearing an FO, as you can see, and okay.
Love
So this is the soft tea by, I think it's Petra Breakstone or something. I'll have to look that up because I'm not good at this.
Yeah.
But anyway, I am not loving how I finished it because I think I should have seamed the shoulders more.
So did you have to pick up? You didn't pick up for the shoulders, did you? Or for the?
I need to never knit things that need to be seamed.
Okay.
Okay, it was knit bottoms up in the round, and then right around here you start knitting back and forth. Okay. And so you knit the back, you knit the front, and then you just bring them together at the shoulders and seam the shoulders.
Gotcha.
Well, it doesn't look good. I mean, for one thing, look at that.
Yeah.
It doesn't look good.
What is it? Is it a special?
No.
What is it? It doesn't look. No, it looks like honestly a design. I would look at it and go, it's just a different kind of.
See that?
I don't know if I'll be able to.
I know,
it's
right?
such a light color too.
Yeah.
But honestly, if I were just to look at it and I was not even if I am a knitter, to me it just looks like little rosettes or something.
Something.
else.
I have hair. I'll just try to.
You're fancy.
I will get it covered. I will get it. What's probably going to happen is nothing. It's probably going to stay just like this.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'll wear it, just whatever.
No, I think it looks fine. I think it looks good.
I couldn't really block it because all my blocking stuff is packed.
Oh, gotcha.
And I don't know if pinning this, would really still make it stay up. I think it's going to.
Well, and would you want it that high up?
I don't know. I wouldn't.
I know, because that seems pretty high up. How would you have seamed this tighter? Like,
just I would have gone further in towards my neck more.
So
yeah, so like if you do that,
you still could do that.
I totally could still do that. I just don't know if I'm going to because I'm lazy.
Well, and still, I don't think it would lay the way that you want it to.
I don't think it is
and I don't know if you'd want it that high. That seems really high to me.
It's just so I'm not. It's not the pattern. It's me.
Yeah.
I really need to never knit something that needs to be seamed. And I know when I took that one class from one of the gals, I don't remember her name at the moment, but and some of us were saying, oh, we hate seaming, and she was like, well, grow up.
Yeah.
Were you there for that?
Yes.
Were you?
I think so.
It's like, wow, I don't want to.
Was it that? Was it Vogue? No. Was it Vogue Knitting that was
No,
the
but
classes?
the Vogue Knitting, that was the one where she just talked.
Okay, yes.
And she got mad at people for taking pictures.
Yes.
Can't think of her name. Probably better that way.
Okay, yeah.
But look at him. He's so funny. He's just sitting on the table. And now he's going to lay on the table.
That's all right. Yeah.
Boy,
He's comfy.
If Leslie doesn't
I don't
mind.
care. told her it's sad, but we don't sit at the dining room table anymore. My daughter does for her meals. She's good that way, but we
don't either. In fact, when we do have a house, we had decided we don't even need a formal dining room, because we've always had a formal dining room and just rarely ever used
you walk
it.
through
So,
it.
Yeah.
Nothing piles on this because it just sits, but it's like, yeah, we used to always eat it around the dinner table, but now, with kids being the age they are, everybody just kind of fends for themselves.
Exactly. I mean, we did too when the kids were growing up.
You did.
Yeah. There's only so much you can do when, we don't even have kids at home anymore.
Yeah, well, there you go. So, yeah. But anyway, I think it turned out really nice, and I think it's pretty, and I think the neckline looks fine. Like when you came over, I just thought it was like that's how it was supposed to be. Yeah.
I don't usually mind rolled necklines.
Yeah.
Like, what you just knit something that had kind of a rolled neckline, and I liked it. I think.
Oh gosh.
You're always finishing.
That was a sweater or two ago.
I
don't
what
remember.
am I saying?
I don't remember.
But I mean, it's fine. It's fine for like under things.
Yeah.
Or if that would be too thick. I was gonna say it wouldn't. If I had my bralette done, it wouldn't go with the yarn. But this is one of those things that a bralette could go good under.
That's true.
Because it would show a little bit here.
Yeah.
I have a tank top on because I'm not going to just wear.
Yeah.
So if I had the bralette on, I wouldn't have to have the tank top on.
Totally. Yeah, I think you make it work. Or I mean,
do you guys hear her snoring?
My dog Sophie snoring. She snores.
Awesome.
So it might be kind of loud. But I was talking to somebody a while back about just knitting short sleeve sweaters even in the wintertime, because you can just put a jean jacket or a cardigan over it. Keeps you a little bit cooler so you're not so hot.
Exactly.
So I think it's a great idea. I never do it, but I think I should.
Yeah, because especially if you're somewhere, I guess you're primarily, just as I am, in our own climate environment.
Right.
Controlled climate environment.
Yeah.
But for people that go out into the world more, in the heat, in the heat, the air is always on. When it's cold out and you think you can get away with a sweater, they've always got the heat cranked.
Totally. Yeah, well, and with our age, I don't know about you, but I get hot flashes once in a while. So I feel like something that I can take a jacket off and feel a lot cooler quickly is nice.
Definitely.
So I think it's cute. I love the colors.
Well, thanks. So it was cinnamon iced cinnamon stars by Amy, Dandelion and Dogwood.
Yeah.
See, look, now if we want you to see, we're gonna have to
I know.
We're fine. We have, obviously you can see that the camera's a little further away, but
we debated whether to move it closer. Do you want to be like?
I think he's missed you. Did you miss Leslie? That's so sweet.
Funny. You're so funny.
Okay, I don't think she wants your tongue in her mouth. I'm just guessing here. I don't know. Oh my gosh, also, I'm a little embarrassed. What's going on? Oh, sweetie.
Now he's embarrassed.
Oh, did we embarrass him?
Oh, it's okay. You gave me a kiss. That's perfectly fine.
Yes, you're okay, honey.
That was so funny.
Sweet, I missed you.
Oh, how cute.
All right.
Well,
go for it.
Okay. So I finished Magnolia's sweater. Don't look at the sleeves too much because one's longer than the other by a little bit.
You know what?
What?
This should make you feel so much better.
Yes.
One of my arms is longer than the other.
Well, there you go. I'm just banking on Magnolia's one arm being longer.
Mine happened because of getting pushed off a fort in our backyard and cracking my head open, and my arm getting dislocated and not corrected.
Nice.
So I hope she doesn't have to get I'm just
not either.
It's really not a big deal.
Not either. And it's funny because I knit them the same amount of repeats. So I think my gauge must have been slightly different.
Are you sure you didn't just miscount?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
But when I put it on her the other day, I had to roll the hem anyway because, in fact, I'll send some pictures to Michelle. It's not great pictures.
We always say we're
going
to do that and then we forget, but
I know.
We'll see what happens.
But I already put the picture of this at least on Instagram, so you guys have seen it.
Cute. Don't catch it.
Yes, got to hold it up high. So that's the patterning in the back, which I think is so pretty.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, I think it's such a pretty sweater.
Has Libby seen it?
She has, because I brought it over one day to show her, and then I took a couple pictures of Magnolia in it. And it's a little long on her because this is supposed to be 3 to 6 months, I think.
Did you post the pictures on Instagram of her in it?
Not her in it. That's
okay,
what
I was going to say.
That's what I was going to send to you.
How did I miss
They're not
that?
great pictures, but it's fine. She's laying down, But I wanted to show on the podcast before I gave it to her officially, so I will give it to her now. But I used from Hobium Yarns La Mia Natural Wool. So Hobium's a great affordable company for yarn, and it just took one skein, so it's nice if you have one skein. And this is the one that I knit 3 times almost with different yarns.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so anyway, it's squishy. I washed it.
Let's feel it after the...
I just kind of hung it on the deck. I didn't block it or anything. I just kind of laid it out. It took a while to dry, though. I do have to say that. If my sister has to wash it, it's going to be,
thrown in the dryer.
It's going to take a while.
Oh.
Well, it'll shrink. I think it's 100% wool.
Oh.
So it will felt if she does that.
Doing that, Libby.
So that was pretty stupid of me, actually.
No, it's fine.
Well, for a mom, it's
Okay,
like who doesn't knit. She's not going to know. She probably
can just
will.
bring it to you, and you can wash it.
That's true.
That's
I will have to put a
instructions.
note with it
Yes.
saying, please let me know when you need it laundered. So, but anyway, so it looked cute on her for the 10 seconds it was on her, and
Adorable.
it was fun.
Is that a new cup?
No, I've had this one forever.
Oh, that's cute.
I got it at Goodwill though. Yeah, a long time ago.
So
it gets super duper hot though when you
right.
put hot tea in it, but it's just just your, I don't know. Somebody probably made it. I'm sure. There's no signature, but so anyway, yeah, that was a fun pattern. Pain in the butt though. It's the one that I ripped
Having
out
to do 3 times. Yeah,
that was not fun. But I love the size range that it comes in, and again, I should tell you the name of the pattern. That is the Bloomsbury Kids, and I don't know how to pronounce who it's by, but it comes in a ton of sizes, like all the way up to 8 years. So, you can keep knitting
for a long
it.
time.
Yeah, get a lot of use out of the pattern. So that's awesome. But very,
or
very
you can knit
simple
the same
pattern.
size over and over again,
You
whichever
could,
way
whatever,
you want to go.
whatever you choose to do. So I'm glad it's off the needles and done though, because I feel like I'm a decent aunt for finally knitting her something. And the other day I was over there and she had bare little feet, and I was like, I need to make her some socks. I need to whip her up some, 'cause the cooler temperatures and stuff are coming. So need to do that. So what else do you have finished, my dear?
Well, I finished my socks, my heel toe do-si-do socks by the Crazy Sock Lady.
Yeah.
So there's
cute.
that one. And then
Very
to show
cute.
the cute pattern. And the yarn again was Mustache, Calaveras or something like that.
Nice.
Turned out a little big.
Did they?
Yeah, because
you were talking about that.
Yeah, I think I mentioned on Instagram that I had done the largest size because you know how sometimes when you do these kind of pattern socks, it cinches them in too
Yeah,
much?
totally.
So I just thought, and I've got not skinny calves.
Who does?
And there are people.
I don't know any.
Mine aren't them. So I wanted to make sure that they fit. Well, I don't mind. It's totally fine. But if I were to do the pattern again, and I might at some point, I would do like the medium.
Oh, okay. So you did the
or
large?
regular, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Anyway, but they're fun. It's a great. I really do like the pattern. It was a
Yeah.
fun, easy to go pattern.
Fun.
I love self-striping yarn.
Yeah, I need to buy that pattern. I've been checking it out lately, looking at it a couple times. I don't know why I haven't bought it.
Well, probably because you haven't really been into socks.
That is true. I'm tired of buying sock patterns
Yes.
and not knitting them. Yeah, that's probably.
I mean, I'm just guessing. I don't know.
Great guess.
That doesn't always keep me from buying patterns.
I know.
So,
It's funny. The other day, I had a couple patterns. I think they were purchased patterns that I have yet to knit, and they've just been sitting out for like.
Oh, you even
probably
printed
a couple months. Oh yeah,
Oh.
because as soon as I buy them, I print them out.
You
usually.
do?
Yeah,
Wow.
not all of them. Well, probably most
Wow.
all of them. If
I
I
don't
think
know
I'm
if
going to knit
that's
them
impressive or
soon. We're stupid. Uses
sure
up
how to
all
do
our
that.
printer ink and paper. But it was funny because I finally was like, I have a drawer out in our family room that I keep patterns that I've already knit. I put the patterns in there. I don't know why I keep them. But anyway, I just do. And so I finally put them in that drawer. I was like, if I haven't knit them yet, I don't know if I'll knit them.
Well, and you know where to find them.
Exactly. They're in my library, so I have them. But it's just silly. I don't even know why I keep them. I guess because I spent money on paper and ink, I feel like I need to keep the paper pattern. I don't know.
I'm not saying that I don't do that.
Yeah.
I don't, as a rule, buy the pattern and print it because I buy patterns for no apparent reason.
Yeah.
But I have print many a patterns that I was going to knit.
Yeah.
And then I just haven't gotten to them yet.
See, I usually don't. I don't know. I'd have to look through my drawer. Mostly if I print them, it's because I want them now. and I want to knit them now.
But then something obviously happens.
But these were a couple patterns that I just was like, I think I didn't have yarn for them. So that's probably why. I think I printed it off thinking I'm going to start this now, went and looked for yarn and decided, I don't have yarn for it yet. Okay, so it's not to say I won't knit it. I still want to knit it.
Agreed. Yeah, that's how I feel about all my patterns.
I know. It'll
Print
just
it or
sit
not.
there. I know.
Someday they'll maybe get knit.
So silly. So the other thing I knit was the Sugar Shack Cowl by Tammy Gore, who I heard about her on a Homespun House. Molly raved about her. And so I was like, I've never heard of her as a designer. So I went to check out her designs, and I was like, oh my gosh, I love like pretty much everything she has designed.
Well, I can't wait to look.
And I'd never heard of her before. Yes, you should.
So I don't have to try to remember.
That's right. So anyway, she had this beautiful Sugar Shack cowl. And immediately I wanted to cast it on, but I knew I wanted to strand it with mohair, so I went up a couple needle sizes. I'm trying to remember. I think I went up to, it calls for a 4 and a 5. I went up to I want to say a 6 and a 7, I think. And I just used yarn I had in the house, stuff so already. Pretty. It is so pretty. The only problem I have with it is it definitely is big, which is fine, but I'll show you guys what I mean. It definitely usually a cowl you want, it does keep me warm. It will keep me warm. Yeah. But it's just, I got mohair all over my face. But it's, I don't know if it'll really work as intended, I think it'll be more just decorative around the neck, maybe, which is fine.
I think that's awesome.
Okay. But you know how I am with knitting. Exactly. I usually like things that have like a purpose that actually but I like, looking at it right now, I'm like, I love it. I love the look of it.
Yeah, why can't a purpose be good looks? I know.
It's true. I don't know what I'm thinking. And the thing is, I wouldn't want it tight, so it's like, it's probably the best of both worlds. But this was highly addictive. Like, as soon as I started it, I didn't want to work on anything else.
Well, it is called, what is it, Sugar Shack?
Sugar Shack,
Of course it's going to be addictive.
Yeah, totally. It makes sense.
Sugar.
So I loved it. And the thing that I learned, it was really interesting. So I used Carrie, who doesn't dye anymore. She calls it golden. I call it orange, but it is more golden color. And then I used this purple. And then this was So Happy Jane.
I love that.
I love it. It's like one of my favorite. In fact, knitting this made me realize I need more yarn that is either semi-solid, like this purple and the gold, or I need more colors that have mostly a white background.
Yes.
Because I don't have enough of that.
A neutrally kind of
thing. Yeah, I don't have enough of that. And then, those were the 3 colors I used. The thing that I learned through making this, though, was I still had the Shibui Silk Cloud mohair, so I knit that with the So Happy Jane, and then I knew I was going to run out because I didn't have a full skein. So then I used, who's this by again? Gosh. I can see the tag.
Yeah, did we get it? Did we get it in Hillsboro?
Yeah.
Not Hillsboro, but at Naughty Lamb?
Yes.
At their trunk show.
Fiber, what was it called?
Old Soul Fiber.
Yes, thank you, Old Soul Fiber.
Did you guys see that? There was like smoke
Both
coming
of us,
out of our heads.
Our brains were melding. So it's kind of a purple. It's hard to tell the exact colors. It's got several colors in it. But I decided to pair it with the gold and the purple, which I knew would match fine. But it was so cool, and you guys won't be able to see this because of being on camera, but it made the gold like just this halo of like it reminded me of the
Purple Haze.
Yes, the Purple Haze. But it's awesome
in a good way.
It's like beautiful. Yeah, really like I love how it's funny because I would have thought originally, and I'm sure everybody else knows this but me, but I would have thought, you either need to go with a white or you need to go with a gold. And so pairing it with this just made me realize, who cares what mohair you really strand it with? Like, it's going to give it it's going to change the color slightly, but really it just muted it and gave it this halo. It kind of made it match more.
It did. It brought it all together.
With the purple, with this, it just kind of, I don't know. It's just, like even in here, you can tell the little purples and stuff. I don't know. I just think it's beautiful.
No,
I love it.
I love it, too.
I love it. If you guys get what I'm trying to say.
When I saw Leslie post that on Instagram, I was like,
When did you start that? Where'd
this come from?
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Yeah. I love it. I love it. Might be a gift, thinking about it. Yeah, possibly, if I can part with it.
Yeah.
My next door neighbor is very sweet. She always she'll think of me and bring me things. Like the other day, and I should have brought them out here. She just knocked on my door and she was like, "Oh, I thought of you. I was on there's an app called Wish, and stuff is like dirt cheap, very cheap." And she said, "I thought of you when I saw these earrings, and they're 2 knitting needles. They're tiny with blue yarn wrapped around it.
Cute.
Super cute." And I was like, "Thank you. That's so nice of you." And I mean, I've given her socks before, but she's just always so thoughtful and always if she thinks of me, she'll bring me something. So it was so nice. So I thought about this or a shawl or something for her. So anyway, it might go to her. I'm not sure. I have to decide. Yeah. But that was a super fun knit. And then Tammy Gore was sweet enough to offer us a giveaway of one of her patterns.
Oh, good. And she's Narrow Path Designs.
Yes, there you go.
I just pulled that out of my iPad.
Wow, very smart. But she just has, I don't know, gorgeous designs. I'm knitting another one of hers right now. I'll show you guys in a second. But
cool. So they get to pick.
They get to
whatever
pick.
pattern.
Yes. Whoever wins gets to pick.
So go to her Ravelry
and
page.
Tammy will gift you. Yeah, so let us know what
and
one of your favorite patterns
And does she have a website as well, or is she just Ravelry?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know. I guess we could Google Narrow Path Designs and see if she does have one. I'm not sure.
Or I could put my glasses back on and see if it says right here.
You could.
Or you could look at it.
I could look at it too.
You don't need the glasses
That's right.
yet.
Not yet. Let's see. Instagram, Tammy Gore, Ravelry, Narrow Path Designs. I don't see anything about a website.
Okay.
So,
well,
but anyway,
if you're someone that's not going to enter because you'd have to go through Ravelry, we're sorry.
She has Butterbeer. That's okay. Butterbeer is another cowl she has, and I think it's free. It's a free Ravelry download. So if anybody's looking for a cowl for a gift, it's a cute.
Do you want to show it?
Oh, yeah. Probably should.
I mean, we can see it.
What do you think? I mean,
now I can see it.
There you go.
Nice.
So, called Butterbeer. I thought that was so pretty. But that's a free Ravelry download, so that's awesome.
Cool.
But anyway, she's super, from my little interaction, super sweet and an amazing designer. I just love her stuff. I love her shawls. And, so anyway, check
we'll
her out.
open a thread.
Yeah, let us know.
And you can enter here on YouTube. You don't have to go to the thread.
Okay, yep.
In fact, let's just do it right here on YouTube.
Okay.
You'll have to go look at her patterns somewhere and
tell us what you think.
I mean, if you can find them elsewhere, we don't care where you find them. But tell us one that you would like, and then we'll pick one our next episode.
Definitely. Yeah, so Molly of a Homespun House loves her too. She said she loves all of her designs, and so I had to go check her out. And when I saw her, I was like, oh my gosh, she has beautiful designs. So it was just fun to discover somebody different that I hadn't.
It is
discovered
fun.
before.
It's like finding a new author.
That's right.
Yeah.
Or a new friend.
Well,
the older you get, I'll just keep friends.
Let's just stick with authors.
That's funny. Anything else?
Well, I'm just eyeing what you have. Is that a FO? Is that
almost? FO? I was kicking butt trying to finish it today, and I could not finish it before you got here. I even stayed up late the last couple nights.
Oh, but, I should have stopped at 2 rest stops.
I know. Just that little bit of time would have helped.
Well, let's see it because it's really, really pretty.
So I'm knitting a love note.
Which, when we spoke last, not really spoke. I think we've spoken since then, but.
I was unsure.
You were unsure, so you obviously.
So I had this yarn from So Happy Jane. It's like one of my favorite colors. I had 2 skeins of it, and I was gonna do the.
That's killing me.
I know. This is my 3rd skein.
I want it.
Yeah. So you'll have to order it. I just got this one in the mail.
Because I thought that's not for me.
No, because I thought I was going to need it, but I may not. But I know. This is called Decadence.
It is very decadent.
It's gorgeous.
And I think it's my color. Let me see that.
It's anybody's color. Whose color wouldn't it be? It's everyone's color. So awesome. I had gotten 2 of these, and I was going to do the Birds of a Feather, stranded with mohair. Right. And I tried casting it on, and I just was not in love with the Birds of a Feather. I don't know. I didn't like, as soon as I had to change to the mohair and I was knitting with just the mohair, I was like, I don't like this. It's not fun. And I didn't like how you went from the last row of your fingering weight to the mohair. I didn't like that joint. To me, it looked ugly. It didn't look pretty.
So I mean,
and that can be me. That's probably me.
No, because I can totally envision what you're saying.
Yeah.
I think when you're wearing it, it doesn't really
probably
show.
Doesn't show. And once you block it and weave in the ends.
But do you think that would bother you just wearing it, or was it just the knitting?
Oh, I don't know. Wow. I just kept looking at it, going, I don't like the way that looks. And if I'm knitting something, I don't like the way something looks. I have to decide, is it going to bother me the whole time I knit it and keep me from really enjoying it?
Right.
Or is it something that once it's done, I'll be like, oh, I love it. And I just kept looking at it going, I don't like this. And knowing I was going to have to keep switching like that periodically or lots of times through the pattern. And I just loved this yarn so much that I was like, I have to have it in something that I love. So I had 2 skeins of it. I thought it'd be enough, and it probably is going to be now that I'm almost finished, but I don't care because I'm like, this color is like amazing.
It'll look nice on the shelf.
It's amazing. Exactly. So anyway, I love her yarn, Decadence, and she's been sweet enough to dye it up for me both times because I needed a second skein and I needed this skein, and so I messaged her. I was like, can you dye it up? Or actually, no, I think she already had some because after I ordered some, I think she's knitting with it herself.
I want to buy like a whole bunch of it.
I know, isn't it gorgeous? I think it's a perfect fall color. Why can't you?
Well, because of something we'll talk about in a little bit.
Oh, okay.
No.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
good thing.
Okay. Well, yeah.
Okay.
But it's so pretty.
I love it. So the other dilemma I had while knitting this was I had 2 shades of mohair.
Right.
And not 2 skeins of each, This is my favorite. I love this one the most, but, I like this one too. So I decided I'm just going to use this one for like the neckline, the cuffs, the ribbing at the bottom, and do that. Well, I might have been able to do that. I don't know if I would have had enough. So I used this more so than I thought in it, and you'll see.
He's just doing his little I'm so happy.
He's so happy. It's like he's purring.
Yeah, he does kind of purr.
Okay, so here's the sweater.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's got a high-low hem.
Holy crap, it's gorgeous.
Well, I just noticed, though, after I finished the first sleeve, that I have this line of the other mohair. I was tempted to rip it out, but I was like, I don't care.
Wow.
I don't care. But I love it.
I'm totally loving this.
Yes. So I've got one sleeve done, and I'm on the second one almost getting done.
And it's soft.
Yes. So see, I did the lighter mohair up here, and I did the lighter mohair on the sleeves, and then the darker one down here, and then the neckline's the lighter. Now this one calls for the provisional cast on, and then you come back to the neckline, and I tried it once, and for some reason when I do provisional cast ons, and I've watched videos, when I go to rip it out, it never works. It gets stuck. It gets like
that
tangled.
Used to happen to me too. Remember? Yeah. I used to never do the provisional.
Okay.
Someone's video that I watched cured me of that.
You
so
of
I'll
it?
have to find
you
out
have to tell me which one it is. So I was like, screw this. Why can't I just cast on like I do for every sweater that's neck down and do a neckline? And so I did. I just did a rib.
Good for you.
And I had to do a little math, but it was not difficult. I mean, it took me a couple times. I literally had to cast it on a couple times because I was like, oh crap, no, Leslie, you need to have this be less stitches, not more. And because when you're reversing it, you have to change the way you're doing it. But it worked out, and I was glad because I was like, I hate when I'm done with a sweater having to come back.
Oh, I know. Oh my gosh, I just love this.
I do too. I love it. So I've tried it on. It fits. It's like I said, a high-low hem, so there's a little bit of shaping, and not shaping, but short rows in the back.
So this is knit all the way through. This is consistent.
Yes.
And so the thing that you changed up
the
to
mohairs.
give it wow.
Yep, changed the 2 mohairs because I thought they both
Isn't that
match.
amazing?
Yeah, but it does change it.
No, it
sure.
totally does, and it looks.
Sure.
I love how you did it. It's just amazing how much a difference that made in the color.
It totally does. It totally changes it. Yeah, it's isn't that interesting?
Yeah.
So it was good because then I was trying hard to just use what I had because I was like, I don't want to have to buy. I mean, I will buy more. This is Fidalgo, their mohair, and I absolutely love it. And it is 495 yards for each one.
And it was a good price,
huge.
right?
Oh,
that
such a good price.
Madras, right? We
yes.
got that at Madras.
Which I'm going to go online. I think with them, you have to call their store and have them ship it to you. You can't just order it online. You have to call them, I think.
How archaic.
I know. So if I see them at another show or whatever, I'm definitely going to stock up on this because I love it. Especially this color is like my jam. I love this one. I kind of wish I would have used it a little bit more in here, but it's fine.
No, it's so pretty.
Yeah, but I love it. So it'll be a perfect fall sweater, and it'll be comfy, and the lace will really bloom once I wash it. It'll open up more and stuff. So anyway, I did long sleeves. I think in the pattern it was going to be, the sleeves are going to be a little bit shorter, but I didn't want that. I wanted them down, just down to my wrist. So I did go a little bit longer. But yeah, this will definitely be enough for the rest of, and that'll be enough definitely for the rest.
Totally got to remember Decadence.
Yes, Decadence by So Happy Jane. Her yarn is just amazing. It's so pretty. So pretty. Anytime I'm at her or see her at a show, I definitely have to stock up on her.
I don't even have that much of hers because
I don't either. I just have
dyers
I had two skeins of hers.
Yeah, she's got so many gorgeous colors that you feel like you need to know what you're going to knit so that you can get enough. Because I could buy 10 skeins of every color she has.
Yeah.
They're just so
completely.
beautiful.
But she's great at, if you just, like, I didn't see Decadence before in her shop, and so I just messaged her, and she was very sweet and was totally no problem dyeing it up for me. So, I mean, if you see something you like, just reach out to her, and I'm sure she'd be happy to, because, she's amazing. that
And she's
color.
Super sweet, because we have met her at the Gorge,
beautiful.
I think.
Yeah.
Yep. I mean, just
amazing.
a very nice person.
Super kind. But, her colors are just gorgeous. Gorgeous. So, anyway, what else are you knitting on, my dear?
I'm going to have to, I'm
going
to have to move my arm. I'm very sorry. So,
grab some stuff over here.
I'm still working on my Calancho.
Yes. I've been tempted so many times to go to Starlight and go buy yarn.
Well, we'll be there next week.
I know, that's true. You have to remind me of that. Yeah. So I don't forget.
Sorry, honey. You better put it on your calendar. You've got people coming to see you, coming to meet you.
Right.
We're going to Starlight next Monday.
Yes.
I'm bringing down some Longview ladies.
Yes, you are.
That I want to have the chance to meet Leslie, and I want Leslie to meet them.
Yeah.
And Janine
is
going to come down. And so if anyone wants to be at Starlight next Monday, I'm hoping to leave, I think, to be realistic, because there's 4 of us coming, I mean, including me, there's 4 of us coming.
Yeah.
To be realistic, I don't know that we'll be getting on the freeway before 10.
Are you guys all riding together? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
I mean, as far as I know.
Yeah.
So I think that's probably
the plan.
So we probably won't get there till a little after 11, which is fine.
Totally.
I always have these great aspirations of hit the road like at 9, because then some traffic will have died. It just doesn't.
I know. But I have to go get yarn. Every time I see that, I'm just like blown away.
What I tried to do last night, just to kind of see.
Yeah.
I have a big steamer, so I tried to steam part of it to get an idea of how it might.
Drapes.
But it's just too much. And as I was doing it, some of the stitch, even though I was being really careful, some of the stitches came off the needles.
Boy.
I was like, that's not worth doing.
Let's not chance it. Yeah.
So
I love this part right here. That is so cool.
It's fun.
That's so cool.
And this down here is looking really cute
Oh,
too.
it's beautiful.
And I'm probably going to do this part longer than the pattern says.
Oh, is that the last one?
Well, this is the last, like the burgundy's the last color.
Oh,
and so this part where it's the 2 is the last part of the pattern where there's 2 colors together.
Okay.
And then you do a little bit with just the burgundy.
Okay.
And then bind off. But I'm not, because I want to keep going as long as I can.
Yeah.
So I had thought about, Lori and I went to this coffee shop in Kalama the other day. And in fact, I bought a bar of soap.
Ooh.
Because I love soap. It's not wool wash, but it's just soap.
That smells good.
Can you smell it?
A little bit, it's faint. It's not too strong.
It's very subtle. In fact, they wrapped it in tissue for me, and then when I opened the tissue, I could really smell it. But I don't smell it real strong now, but I just threw it in with my stuff just to...
Yeah.
I love Tuft Woolens.
Totally.
And my very favorite is Vanilla Almond. It's the scent that just makes me happy. I have the oil. I use it in my diffusers.
Yeah.
Well, when we moved, I packed it all.
Oh, bummer.
And I think I just thought, well, I don't want to even ruin it by putting it wherever I'm going, you know.
Oh, yeah.
So I've gone through like 5 boxes and I can't find it.
Bummer.
So and she's out, but she has some, she's going to have some ready pretty soon. So
Okay.
I will have some again.
Yeah.
This I washed in just this other soap that I'll talk about in a minute. But anyway, we went to this coffee shop and I took my book Alternate. I think it's the one that has all the different like color work patterns in it. So I was thinking I want to keep going, and I don't know if I want to go back and redo
a section
or if I want to just do something.
Are you
totally
increasing totally?
No.
You're not.
Like
okay.
at the point that I'm at now, I'm done decreasing.
No, I'm
or
just thinking if you
increasing.
repeat this pattern, we have to make sure that you have enough.
Well, or at least the same increment.
Exactly, yeah.
And so I found this one that I really liked. It was a 2-color combo that I still might do, but I wasn't going to do because each of these... She's cracking me up. She needs a little CPAP machine.
She does. She totally does.
Which you can still see the lines on my face, I think, from mine. It's so sad.
That's funny.
Anyway.
Did you wear it did you wear it the whole time driving here?
No, maybe I should.
Just kidding.
Keep
you awake on the way home.
Except it's supposed to help you sleep.
I know,
so
that's true. That's true.
I don't know.
I'm just thinking more oxygen
Right.
going in maybe it'd keep you awake. But I guess not.
There's these sections that are supposed to help, like how it lays over your shoulders and down. And so I was thinking, well, I don't know how I'm going to continue through those to do these different stitches. Well, as I read ahead in the pattern, when you get done with doing this section, then you're no longer knitting those sections separate. You're just gonna keep knitting. So I really could use one of those patterns. So I'm gonna reevaluate that because I still have so much yarn.
That is crazy.
So
are you bummed that you bought way more than you needed, or do you feel like that's fine? Who cares?
Well,
I mean, because it's expensive.
It's expensive, but the thing is it's like every color I have
almost like
that one I just added in, but every other color I have almost a full.
That's crazy.
And someone who watches us sent me a message trying to explain why that happened by changing needle size. They said that when you're using a bigger needle size, it takes less stitches to get to the certain number of inches.
Oh, yes.
But that doesn't make sense because I'm not knitting for size.
Oh.
I'm knitting the same number of stitches.
That they call for. You're not knitting for inches.
Right.
Yeah, if you were knitting for inches,
it would take
it would.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I'm not sure I followed that. And as much as I love you guys trying to explain some things to me, I'm just going to tell you this one, don't try. I mean, I don't get it.
I'm somebody that has to be shown something. So if somebody will comment on something and I'll be like, you lost me. Thank you for trying.
If someone could just do this, I'd really appreciate it.
Just come over and show me. Yeah.
What we need is this technology to come up with where we can just download it into our brain.
That would be nice.
And then we understand, like a software update. And then we get it.
We need a software update.
We need a software update. Otherwise, I just don't.
Oh my gosh,
I
I know.
But I'm going to keep knitting on this. My plan at this point is to keep knitting on it till I'm basically out of yarn.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to reincorporate the colors. I don't know if that'll look funny.
Like a big cape, big dress on you, down to your knees.
What's wrong with a big cape?
Hey, nothing.
I don't know.
It's gorgeous.
I should measure it.
So where does it come down to now?
I don't know. I'm scared to put it on.
Didn't you try it on?
I have not tried it on.
Oh, you haven't tried it on. Okay.
No.
Yeah, because it's always hard. Like, even with sweaters, as everyone knows, I have big boobs. So it's always hard.
But we haven't talked about it in a while.
We haven't talked about it in a while,
time.
so it's time to revisit this. But it's always hard because, I'll hold a sweater up to me, but I'm like, I don't know how to accommodate for this, pushing it out. And so you really do feel like you have to try it on to feel like you can't just hold it up to yourself.
No, you can't.
So with that sweater, once I bound off, then I tried it on and I was like, it's fine. I know it's going to grow a little bit with washing, and I can always rip out the bottom and add more length if I need to. But
so like from the bottom of the neck, it's about 15 inches so far.
Okay.
Which is not long enough.
Well, I usually like from under my armpit down to be 18 inches.
Yeah.
So if you'll have 15
from the neck.
Okay,
he's going to come see you. Good.
Let's see.
So now I can. Should I try to just put it on? I don't want it to come off the stitch.
Well, it's only going to go over your neck, but yeah, then it's going to go over your shoulders too.
Yeah, once it goes over that stuff,
Yeah.
I think I'd lose stitches.
You'd probably lose stitches.
I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to say that
Could you know what? Could you hold it up to a sweater or a shirt that you already have that you like and see that you like the length of?
Yeah. I just know it needs to be more than that.
Yes. Oh, definitely. Unless you like the cropped version.
Right. And it's not a sweater. I mean, it is a poncho.
Right.
So it doesn't, but I wanted a longer poncho.
Yeah, yes,
I would like the poncho to cover my belly.
Totally.
So it's going to need a lot more.
Yeah,
And,
I agree.
And so...
And it's fun if you're enjoying it. It's like, why rush? It's amazing.
I love how it feels.
He's like in between us,
Oh,
so I don't know if I don't want him to fall.
You are so funny.
I'm like, are you going to... I don't want you to fall.
He just wants the pack to be together.
I know, he does.
And apparently you're part of the pack.
He's laying... He's like in between the two chairs.
On us.
Scaling between our two legs.
Well, if he flops down, it's not a long drop.
He should be fine.
Yeah.
That is amazing, though. Oh, my gosh. So pretty. And it's funny because, like, I've been feeling lately, like, with my knitting, that it's not difficult enough. You know, I feel like I need to, like, okay, I've knit enough pullover sweaters that have a little bit of, you know, something going on, but not a lot.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I need to step up my game.
Well,
and so I feel like
stepping up your game, because this is really easy.
No, but it looks more difficult. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like everything I knit looks
Well, it might be just because you have been doing pullover sweaters.
And the same kind of look, I feel like. I mean, a couple things have been a little different, but I just feel like, but it's what I like. So I don't know, I go back and forth. I'm like, if it's what I like, and I like what I like, then who cares if it's...
no, exactly.
I don't know.
But if you want to mix it up just to do something more interesting for yourself for a little bit. Yeah, this is fun. This is...
yeah, it's so pretty. Is it what you gravitate towards? Like, is that what you want to knit on?
This is what I want to knit on, yes.
Yeah.
So I'm going to try to get this done before we start our barnyard projects, which we'll talk about in a minute. But
super excited about that.
So yeah, that's that's
what I'm trying to finish up stuff too. I'm like, get it done.
Yes.
Yeah.
So anyway, this is Woolfolk. Far?
I think so. I don't think it's not luft.
It's not luft.
So it's got. I think it is
so
far.
It's far.
Yeah, which is a worsted.
Worsted.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
Amazing. Yeah, I need to go get some.
Well, or not. I mean, you can. Did you order? No, Pam ordered the knit picks.
Oh yeah, didn't you order a bunch of that stuff?
I ordered it from Fairlight Fibers, I think.
You haven't gotten it yet?
No, because she had said she was going to be ordering it from the person. And thank you for telling me the sneffug or whatever means snowflake.
Oh, okay. So she's getting it from like a third party?
Well, like whoever her distributor is for that yarn.
Oh, gotcha. So she still has to dye it?
I don't know about that, but see, the color that I wanted was not one she had in stock.
Okay,
and
gotcha.
So, yeah. And I think she said I'd probably get it towards the end of September if that was okay. And I was like, that's fine, because I'll be working on this for a while.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and you got plenty of it
I got lots of things to do. But, yeah, I'm excited to feel that and see just how it
I'm
compares.
curious. I know maybe I should wait then just to see.
Yeah, because you're going to have your hands full with stuff for a while.
That's true.
So, we're... just to totally get into something completely different.
Why do dogs do that?
What's he doing? What's she doing?
She's like, see, she does it. She does it to my couch too, which is annoying.
Oh, they do it to the couch too.
Yeah, our couch is like destroyed, and my husband and I have been looking at new couches.
Oh.
And she's doing this to my rug. Sophie, stop.
Go back to sleep.
Stop. Honey. Go to sleep. Oh my gosh, why the hell? It bugs me.
He does that too, but he doesn't do it on the carpet.
Look at it, she's tearing, like she's totally shredding the carpet.
Yeah, I see little...
Yeah,
Okay, well.
Anyway, yeah, we've been looking at couches to buy, even though our couch is only literally like 5 years old.
That one out there?
No, this one.
Okay. I was going to say, I thought that one was
No, that one's fine. But the problem is my husband's like, I don't want to get a new couch until she's gone. He's like, I don't want to spend money.
Yeah.
She's still doing it.
Sophie, no. Thought I'd try.
I'm going to try and get, my daughter's out working out, so she can't help me. I'm sorry, that's just really annoying me. Can I go get her?
Yeah, totally.
Can you take Oso? I'm afraid
he'll fall.
Yes,
because he's laying totally right between us.
Now as soon as I get up, she'll probably stop.
Yeah. She's
now
she's still lay there like an angel. And I dropped my yarn on the floor, but that's okay.
Stop shredding the carpet. I wondered why it was looking that way. So I was like, we barely walk over there. Like this is our living room, not our family room, and so we don't hang out here very often.
Yeah.
And so I was like, why is the rug looking like, and it's
like it's a high traffic area.
Yeah, exactly. So anyway, it's so annoying. But anyway, so he doesn't want to buy a new couch until, she's getting older. She's 10 or 11, right?
Yeah.
So,
yeah, because she's Caesar's age.
Yeah, and she's healthy, but it's like, I'm not waiting. I mean, I said it looks bad. And it just, I don't
Just throw some more shawls on it.
Oh my gosh, I already have a crocheted blanket on it. But that's the thing, I told him, I said, we'll buy one and then I'll put blankets on it. And he goes, no. He goes, she'll do this to get comfy and then still dig holes in the couch.
Yeah.
Okay, so anyway, back to you were saying we're going to go off topic. We're going to talk about something.
Because that wasn't off topic enough. At least this has to do with yarn.
Oh my gosh.
You guys don't care what we talk about. We appreciate that.
Yeah.
So Kim from Barnyard Knits, who we love Barnyard Knits yarn,
yes.
and we love Kim. She's going to be at Vogue Knitting Live in New York in January.
Is she coming to Seattle to Vogue Knitting Live? No. Bummer.
Sorry.
Janine McCarty is, everybody, so everybody needs to know that.
And didn't you say that was like in March or something?
I think it is. Yeah, she mentioned it on her last podcast.
Okay.
I need to look and see. But
Leslie asked, are we going to, I'm like,
just because we had fun, it was fun.
I mean, if you want to go, I'm totally in.
Yeah.
I hadn't thought of going, but that doesn't mean
just the train ride was fun.
No, it was.
And I don't know.
Kind of sucked that your grandma died.
I know.
Oh, and that was just a bad time.
I was just about to say.
Oh my God, that really wasn't very fun for me.
So see, we have to do a redo.
Do it over. To be perfectly candid, I was switching medication.
Trying to make out.
I know, what is the deal? At least his little pinky's not out. I'd be really embarrassed then. What kind of pervert is this dog? And what is it about you that really gets to him? Okay.
So funny.
Anyway, yes. So I was basically unmedicated at this time. And I mean, oh my gosh, this is so weird.
I know, maybe we should get a room.
If you guys want to go somewhere by yourselves, I'll just talk about me and my medication.
Your lack of medication.
Oh my gosh, that was so bad.
It was pretty bad.
So bad.
I think we were all kind of on pins and needles. Don't piss Michelle off.
We don't
Whatever
know what
she says, just go with it.
Well, if I'd known I had that much leeway, I would have been totally different. I would have taken advantage of that. Right. Oh no,
So funny.
I think it was after that we got back, and I sent you the message. Do you not want to podcast anymore?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I was just totally.
I think you were worried. I didn't want to be friends anymore.
Yeah.
You it was that bad.
It was.
Were like, and I was like, what are you talking about?
It was. Yeah. And I mean, those of you that have issues that you need to be medicated for, you understand.
Right.
It's you're just
thinking it's
totally whacked.
Yeah.
And part of you knows that it's whacked.
Right.
But you can't. I mean, it's just it is what it is.
Yeah.
So it's fine to joke about with me because I'm like that. I can joke, but I don't.
In the moment, it wasn't funny. I felt bad for you because it was like trying to get it all figured out, and we were like,
gosh.
"What do we do?"
I know. It was really bad, and my doctor at the time
was playing around with your medication.
Oh yeah,
they? I mean, messing with you.
They were trying to figure out because the one that I was on just had me too unfeeling.
Yeah,
and I've never been great at identifying emotions and all that kind of stuff. So it's all been a learning experience, which is great. But
the sirens.
Yeah. Back in town.
Reminds me of Gladstone.
Yeah.
Who's
at High Rocks.
That's right.
But she asked me one time if she was asking if I was suicidal, basically.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't know how to answer that.
Yeah.
I couldn't even answer that, like honestly. And I wasn't suicidal,
right?
But I also knew that I was not in control of my thoughts. It was just, it was a really weird,
scary time.
Yeah, I feel bad for anyone that goes through that and hasn't found a medication that works, or one that makes them feel worse, or whatever. Because I know I'm probably pretty fortunate that I've got one
gotten it worked out.
Yeah, that pretty well.
Yeah,
does its thing.
Totally. No, I feel like this is more you than you've ever been. Like seriously. No, I do, because I feel like years ago you were really uptight and very, and then when you were off the meds you were more just like out of control, like not knowing Oh boy.
Kind of like paranoid.
Yes,
and,
yes, exactly.
Yeah, like I would have
Exactly.
myself convinced that my husband and kids would be better off without me.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, just weird
Yes,
stuff. And
yeah.
and like I said, you could know that wasn't true.
Yeah.
But you were still believing. I mean, it was
I
just
know.
a weird thing.
Yeah. Not good.
Anyhow.
Yeah.
I'm not
So anyway,
sure
we
why
need to
we're
redo it,
Yeah,
though.
'cause that's what part of
We'd have a good
it's all
time.
about. Yes. Yeah. And it was snowing, and we totally weren't prepared for snow.
That's so true. None of us had brought coats.
No, we didn't.
We didn't think about it.
No.
And it was in a different time of year, though, too, wasn't it? Was
I
it like
don't
October?
remember.
I don't know. I think
really-
so. We were expecting it just to be fine. And then it
Yeah.
was like, it was like snowing.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
And then it wasn't long after we got back that train derailed, remember?
Yes. It was shortly, very shortly after. And it was the train that we were on, right?
Yes. Wow.
Dog hair and mohair in my face.
Oh gosh. And where is he? I hope he's not doing anything bad. Last time I took him to Carrie's, he pooped in our house.
Oh, lovely.
So
Lovely. I don't know where he's at.
Well, hopefully he's not pooping somewhere.
We'll smell it, I'm sure.
I'm so sorry. I don't know. I think he just gets confused.
It's okay, Sophie, it's so weird. She never does this in our house, but if I take her over to my dad's house or my mom's house, and they both have dogs, she will pee in their house. And I'm like, why are you doing that? You don't do that anywhere. You don't do that at our house. But she'll just like, I don't know if it's marking your territory or what. He's right there.
Okay.
So, don't know if he's pooped, but if he's a quick pooper.
Well, if he pooped this close to us so we don't smell it,
Yeah, I think we're good.
No harm,
I think
no
we're
foul.
good. I got a lot of candles lit though, so that
Exactly.
helps.
Maybe
but
that's why.
Who knows? Okay, so Kim.
Oh yeah, I was ready to move on to something else.
From Barnyard
Kim,
Dance.
nothing personal. Talking about you and then my mental illness.
I know.
I don't know. Those just went hand in hand.
I don't know.
No, stay here, BB. Stay here. So Kim. Oh yeah, because of the Vogue knitting line.
Yes.
Okay.
She will not be in Seattle.
She probably not.
New York.
Yes, New York. She needed samples knit, and she didn't like put the call out to oh, everybody knit me samples. And since it got mentioned, I think she's been contacted by a lot of people.
I'm sure.
She doesn't need any more right now. If she does,
Once she sees our samples, she may need more help. Just kidding.
there's
Hopefully
5
not.
of us knitting samples, and so we're going to do it like a knit along. Just we'll have a hashtag so that if anyone wants to
This is all new to
see
me.
our, I know. I have this whole thing planned
She
out.
does.
But your stuff should be coming
Okay.
soon.
Nice. I'm excited.
I'm excited too.
Yeah.
Leslie's going to knit the Zwag
Zwag by Caitlin Hunter.
by Caitlin
right?
Hunter,
Yes.
and I am doing the starting point 5 skein shawl wrap, whatever, which is a really big project.
Is that the same one I did by Hohi, or is that a different one of Hohi's? Because I did that huge, long. It was a knit along at the time.
But you don't remember what it
It
was
was
called?
starting point or something, or
Oh, this might be fading point.
see, that's the thing. I don't know if she did 2 different kinds. I'll have to get
knows?
mine out, but
But
mine
it's
was
big,
huge.
yes.
Yeah, it's a huge project.
Carrie is going to do In the Light. Pam is doing the sweater that you just finished, No Frills.
Oh, okay. Yep.
And then Lori's going to do an unknown. We're not really. I don't. Pam or Kim. I don't know if we've figured that out, but that's not my problem.
Yeah.
I mean, it's. I didn't mean it like that, but anyway. So
We'll figure it out.
we're going to be like, especially knowing that I'm going to be doing a really big project. It's just I love Kim, and she really wanted something that showed this one pack of her colors, and she really liked that pattern, and I just thought, why not?
What the heck? We like knitting.
I
so,
like knitting. I love her yarn, and so it'll be fun to do.
But you don't get to keep it.
We don't get to
So,
keep these items, but that's okay.
Yeah.
It's kind of like gift knitting, but we don't have to pay for the yarn.
That's true.
So she's
That's
sending us
true.
the yarn because obviously she wants it to be her yarn.
Right.
We'll knit the stuff, send it to her, and so it'll be kind of fun.
It'll be
I mean,
fun.
I think it's going to be fun.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
looking forward to
No,
seeing
I'm looking
everybody's
forward to
stuff.
it. I haven't knit the Zwag yet, so I'm
Yeah.
excited. And if I love it, maybe I'll knit it a second time, one for myself.
Yeah, you
So we'll
make
see.
all your mistakes on hers.
That's right. Exactly.
Just kidding.
No, it'll be fun. I'm looking forward to it.
But
Be a cool
knowing that we
opportunity.
have those projects coming, I feel like, I want to finish this, but I don't need to plan out starting some big project right now.
Right.
Because my priority obviously is going to be to get her thing done.
When is Vogue Knitting New York?
It's in January.
Oh, so we have some time.
Yeah,
Okay,
we'll have
that's
time. But I want to knit So, I mean, that's just it, is I definitely don't want to have it be like, oh my God, am I going to get this done?
Right.
But I also don't want to just knit on it. So, you know, that's why starting soon will be good.
Oh, definitely. I'll probably just knit on that, only because I like knitting on sweaters, and usually if I knit a sweater, I like to get it done.
Yeah.
I'm anxious to get done, so I usually get it done pretty quickly. But
and who knows, I might just knit on, just because when you have a deadline,
well, and the yarn will be beautiful.
It'll be beautiful.
And the pattern is a beautiful pattern.
I know, I can't wait. So that one's been, this wig's been in my library for a long time.
So I know it's not something I'm going to be like, okay.
Right.
You know, I'll be excited to do it. So I feel like I'll get it done.
And the thing about the one that I'm doing is, it's huge, but it looks fairly repetitive. You know, kind of mostly mindless. There's obviously some patterns that you have to follow in it, but they look very repetitive. So it won't be like, you know, I'm not going to be
learning all new techniques and trying to figure stuff out. And it'll be good.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
That's awesome. I'm excited. Can't wait.
Yeah. So if you're going to Vogue Knitting Live, you'll get to see not only Kim and her yarn, but some stuff that we knit.
That's right.
I mean, how exciting is that?
Oh my gosh, yes.
Wow.
So exciting. But it will be exciting. It's her yarn and beautiful patterns, so you know we can't screw it up too much. What do you? You want to share? What you're I love that color. I still have to. I have to get that. Oh, sorry, I'm hitting.
And you know what?
That color.
What did I say it was called? Fairy Wheatons.
Fairy what? Wheatons? Is that what she said?
I was trying to say the word wings, but I'm not sure what actually came out.
Yeah.
Whatever I said it's called, it's not. It's the other thing. So it's either fairy ring or fairy wings. It's opposite of whatever I said.
Okay.
Anyway, I haven't gotten very far because I'm just
so pretty.
I'm just working on it like hardly at all. But it is a really pretty. The yarn's really pretty. And
what's that going to be again?
The bralette.
Yes. I was like,
it's like you are.
It's not a cowl. It's not a cowl.
I mean, I guess it could be if I decide.
That's
forget
right.
I mean, it would. Yeah. I am gonna.
So pretty.
I think the pattern said to use a size 4 needle for most of it, and I'm doing a 3.
Oh, okay.
And I've decided probably pretty soon I'm going to switch to a 2.5.
Oh, wow.
Because it's still pretty. I mean, if you're talking that's supposed to be on your body, like with nothing else under it, doesn't it seem like you'd want it a little bit tighter?
Well, but you want it to be
stretchy
big enough. Yeah, stretchy enough to get around your probably your biggest part of your body, your boobs.
My ass.
Right now. Well, maybe your butt's bigger than your boobs. I don't know. Probably, right? It's normal.
I don't know if it's normal, but
kind of weird.
It is. I used to blame it on being Italian, but
anyway. Oh, and nothing against Italians.
No, that's just a joke.
It's a joke.
It's a joke.
Yes.
I mean.
Yeah. So
sometimes my jokes just aren't.
No,
very funny.
I remember somebody we remarked on it before, and they were like, "What do you have against Italians or something?" Nothing against.
Yeah, no, not at all.
Not at all.
No,
not at all.
No,
it's something we really can't talk about.
Exactly. Anyway, so I've made basically no real progress on my. I need to look at the pattern and kind of decide if I want to do it. Basically, if I want to do kind of a cropped one, not because I would show off my stomach, but just because I don't know that I'd want that many layers of. I guess it depends on what I'm going to wear it with.
Yeah, I know, because with it being yarn, it's definitely going to be thicker than a regular bra.
Right.
So it's like you don't want a ton of extra bulk.
Exactly.
If you're going to have a shirt over it.
Yes.
So yeah, it's interesting to think about. I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, you want it to be comfortable, not too tight, but not too loose.
Right.
So it's really, it's weird because you're actually making something that's more form-fitting. And we usually don't knit stuff that's really usually I run for the opposite.
This might be a total bust, but I know several people
So funny.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see.
Some people have jumped on and said, "Oh, I'm going to do that too."
Or have you looked at Ravelry to see other people similar size of you, like what they did with needles and stuff?
Yeah, and I'm telling you, some of those gals, I was really, like I said last time, really impressed that they put that out there.
But I mean, did they go down needle sizes like you're doing? Like, I'm just wondering if they did things similar to you.
I don't know.
So that you know that you're doing the right thing or not.
I don't know. I think maybe doing this is all wrong, but we're gonna see.
It's never stopped us before.
I still think it's a neat thing. I just
totally.
I need to just do it.
Yeah. So that you know one way or the other.
Because what I'm saying is, I don't think I actually have that much to knit because it's a small item.
Yeah, it shouldn't take you that long to finish.
Yeah, so I should just get on it. But I want to do my cowl on show.
Yeah. No, the cowl on show. I'd be the same way. I'd be like knitting the heck out of that one.
So you're doing this?
Doing what?
This?
I am. So I cast on the Color Craze by Tammy Gore, another one that Molly of a Homespun House has done. So I'm just copying everything Molly does. So
Obviously. I really need to start. Well, I do this when we're.
So this is by Tammy Gore also. I already said that probably, but this is one of the shawls that I absolutely love. I know Molly stranded it with mohair, and I did the same thing, but I ripped it out because there's brioche in it.
Fun.
So when you have a strand of fingering and mohair and then another strand of fingering and mohair, it was just like getting
oh my gosh,
tangled up,
yes.
and it was irritating me. And I knew I was going to have to buy more mohair to finish it. Plus, I was going up a needle size, and it still, to me, was too tight. It wasn't feeling soft.
Okay.
So I was like, I'm going to have to go up even another needle size. And so I just ripped it out, and I was like, you know what? I'm just going to do it in fingering weight, like she says. I still chose to go up a needle size because I usually do that with most shawls because I like them bigger than what the pattern even calls for. I'd prefer a bigger shawl rather than too small of a shawl. And this one is a good size already. But let's see, the wingspan's 85 inches and 20-inch depth. So it's really not too terribly deep, but it'll be deeper obviously because I'm making it bigger. Still not crazy about my colors. I texted Michelle the other day. I was like, I'm so bad at picking out colors. Like I'm so. I literally, it probably took over an hour, maybe longer. I had all these skeins laid on my bed. I was like, because you have to pick out 5, you have to have a main color of 420 yards, so 1 full skein, and then 4 other colors, varying from 35 yards to 270 yards. So I just was like, I was trying to use scraps, but I would weigh them to try to guess how many, if I had enough, but then you can't figure out exactly how much you're going to need because if you're going up a needle size, it's going to take more than what they're saying, right? Yes.
Well, that's what we think. That's not how it played out on my Cal.
I know. So I was like, that stressed me out because I was like, what if I don't have enough? And I thought, well, I want to use a mini. Well, some minis don't have as much yardage as other minis. So finally, I got that out of my head that I had to use scrap yarn. I was like, if I break into a new skein, who freaking cares?
Yeah.
Like, just do whatever you want to do. So I'm still not crazy about these first 2 colors, and I don't know if I'm going to change it.
But it's color craze. You have to.
It is. I know, that's the thing. I want to be. This is ideally what my problem is that Molly of a Homespun House, hers is all pinks and whites and creams, and I love it. But it's not in the funds right now to buy the whole. She has a kit for it.
I'm sorry, I'm listening, but I'm just. Where's Oso?
I don't know.
Okay. It's not like I have to know where he is all the time, but if he did wander off and get outside.
Right. That's the only way he could go out.
I know.
And I don't know if he went there.
I don't either, so I'm going to go look.
You can go look.
I just want to peek and see if I can find him.
That's fine. So ideally, I want Molly's whole kit, but it's, it's not in the budget right now. So I tried in my own way piecing together my own pinks and off-whites and creams, and I just don't have a ton of that. I have a lot of variegated yarns. I have a lot of things like that. But I didn't want to have too much patterning in the yarn because I felt like this pattern looks like it's more solids, and I don't have a lot of solids at all. I don't know. I think I was way overthinking the whole thing. Probably.
I think that's probably likely.
Yes.
But, I would do the same thing.
This will be my main color, which is
that color.
Primrose yarn.
Of course it is.
Luscious sock.
Nice.
I will say, and I love, love, love this color. In fact, I've had it forever because I didn't want to knit with it because I liked it so much. But it feels differently than a lot of my sock yarn. It's not quite as soft.
Interesting. Yeah, it's probably more of like a durable sock.
Yeah. It's her Luscious sock, superwash merino nylon, 80/20. It's called Hotel California.
Nice.
I love that song.
Yeah.
So I love this color. So this is going to be my main color. Well, right now I'm doing Carrie's yarn that I've used. This is the color I used in my cowl also. Okay, so this is them together so far, and I just. It's just, I don't know. I keep going back and forth. So see, you can't even see the orange in this light. But I'm starting the brioche. And that's the thing. It's like, it all depends what you want. Do you want high contrast? Do you want it to more blend, blend more? In her sample on here, it's definitely, she uses a lot of contrast. And I like it to blend more.
Okay.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
I just I'm not looking at this going, oh my gosh, I love it. I'm not feeling that yet. And I've already ripped it out a couple times because I've tried
different color?
Different yarns. These are some of the yarns I have in here. This is leftover from So Happy Jane. See, if I had this in a full skein, this would be my main color.
And which one's that?
I don't know what it's called.
Okay.
I wish I did.
Okay.
But it's just speckly, and I love it. And this one, oh my gosh, this one is by O Loops. I've had this forever because I refuse to knit with it because I love it so much. It's sparkly and beautiful. So it kind of goes with this because this has some purples in it. So this is one of my colors, and it'll go into that.
That'll look good.
But I don't know.
Well, I think that if you want a little more contrast,
do you think those
for your
go
brioche, together? I don't see why not.
I did have a hot pink that I was going to do because this very rarely it has a teeny tiny.
You know what one would look really good is your Decadence.
Oh, I thought about that. Yeah. I did because I with that full skein. Yeah, I thought about that.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Yeah,
I might have to do that.
That would do it.
These
are great for like a different kind of project together, but if you're
or later on in the shawl, I could do that. But yeah, you're right. Okay, I just solved. Thank you. We're gonna do that. So I'll rip out the brioche and actually just rip out the whole thing. Well, I guess I could just go back to the brioche. But anyway, I love the shawl, and when I saw Molly's, I was like, oh, it's so pretty. It's so pretty. So anyway, just another pattern by Tammy Gore. It's beautiful. So that I started the other day, and but I've been mostly just trying to finish my sweater, so I've just been focusing on that. But yeah.
Awesome.
About you, my dear, anything else?
That's all I brought as far as that goes.
Projects.
I've worked, I pulled out my beach chair socks.
Oh.
I love those.
Yeah.
But I'm not very far.
Yeah.
So what I pulled out and did wasn't worth showing, but I'll bring them next time.
Yeah.
It's such a fun pattern, but the pattern itself, like, there's a lot of different sections, which is what's appealing to me because it has all these different patterns as it goes down. But the pattern itself, like either printed or in the Knit Companion, it's like all over the place. So I need to take the time to organize the pattern itself, like, because in Knit Companion you can chop up pieces and like do all this stuff. Well, I need to do that because right now it's just like, oh, what am I supposed to be doing? Where? I don't even know where I'm at in the pattern. It's because when I started it, I wasn't using Knit Companion, and then which keeps track of everything for you,
right? And
so I don't know, I'm a little bit confused.
Yeah.
So the other day I was all excited. I was like, I'm going to work on that sock now that those socks are done. And I pulled it out. I was like, oh my God, I have no idea where I'm at on this. I'm just not going to do this right now.
It's so funny how some patterns you feel like you almost have to like study it first, like just to get your brain wrapped around it a little bit before you start tackling it. And then some patterns it's like if you put it down, you're not going to, you better take good notes or something. You remember where you left off.
I know, and so many times you don't realize when you put your pattern down that it's going to be a while.
Yes.
Because you just, like my In the Light shawl, I love that thing, but I haven't worked on it since Montana.
Wow.
I think. And I love it. But I will have, and it's an easy pattern, but I'm still going to have to refresh.
Yeah. Figure out where you're at.
This thing. Yeah. So.
Well,
you found a project for your yellows?
I did. Again, Molly. This is just the Molly episode.
Wow.
I know. I'm just obsessed with whatever she's knitting.
That's so funny.
She was talking about Tristan
Dragon
Horde of her everyday slouchy beanie that she designed.
Okay.
And I think Molly's knit like 3 of them or something.
Wow.
So I was like, oh, I'm going to go buy that pattern. Well, here it was already in my library. I had it. I hadn't printed it out, obviously. So I was like, I'm going to print it out. So anyway, you guys have probably all seen it. But
Tristan probably gifted it to you.
She might have, yeah. So it was sitting there, and it's super cute, super simple. It does have you do have to provisionally cast on, and then you turn it up, and
Oh yeah.
Knit it together.
I will
or whatever.
find that video for you.
Please do, because I haven't started it yet. But I had bought this yarn back when Starlight had a trunk show for less traveled yarn, and I bought these 2 skeins because the pattern calls for fingering weight held with mohair. So this is that amazing stuff. I love this stuff.
Oh right, the new kind of stuff.
Surrey baby alpaca silk. Oh, so I think it'll be super soft. And I'm not usually a huge yellow fan, but I loved this skein because it had like little bits of gray in it too.
That's really
so I think it'll be really pretty together. So I don't know when I'll start that, but it's just a cute, simple, I think you just knit. I mean, I don't think that there's any patterning to it necessarily, but anyway.
Will that be for you, do you think?
Probably.
Okay.
Probably. I'm just a selfish knitter. I've been better at giving stuff away.
I don't think you need to feel bad. I mean, I don't.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means.
I've tried gifting people more shawls and stuff like that, just because if I don't wear it, it's like, why do I have it if I don't wear it? And it made me think back to, when people ask if you're a process knitter or the product knitter, you like the finished product. And I was like, I think I just like to knit. Like, it's funny because I have tons of sweaters that I've knit.
I like to buy stuff.
But I'm not wearing a knitted sweater today, And so it's like I don't always wear them, but I love the process of knitting.
But you are wearing your beautiful necklace from Bed of Roses.
I am. My beautiful, with all the knitted jewelry on it. I love it.
It's lovely. Is that a little strawberry?
It is. She sent this with me when I had a little part that broke on my necklace, and she was so sweet. She was like, I will send you a new one. It was this one. So I'd lost some of my stitch markers.
Okay.
And so she was super sweet and replaced them for me, and she sent me this cute little strawberry.
Really stands out.
It does, because it's gold.
Not in a bad way. I mean,
no, and I decided to put it on here.
Yeah,
like
I
could have
just cute.
But I love her. I love this necklace. It's my favorite piece of jewelry, really, that I have. So she does beautiful work. I mean, I talk about her all the time. I'm like, I want to live in her house. And
yep, she's one of them that we want to live in her house.
Yes. It's beautiful. It's lovely. But anyway, so that's all I'm working on, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm not working on too much. Just a sweater and the shawl. That's pretty much it. I always have socks on the needles, but I never touch them.
Poor Henry. Poor
Henry,
sock.
I know. Waiting for Henry. He's still sitting, not in timeout, because he's done nothing wrong. But I just
Oso's barking at Emmy.
Emmy just worked out, so she looks different. She's probably all sweaty.
No, he'd still bark at her. He still barks at Michael sometimes.
He's being protective.
Yeah.
Big bad Emmy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, do you have any community service?
Just that So Happy Jane, the other skein I bought. I don't think I've bought, and I've bought, I think, a pattern or so. I don't remember. But, the pattern from Tammy Gore I purchased. But that's it. Yeah, I haven't been to any knit shops. I haven't been to any... I've been really just trying to look through my stash. And it was funny because as I looked through my stash the other day, I was like rediscovering skeins that were kind of buried. Because I have that IKEA bookshelf, and so I try to put, fingering weight all together and different weights, together. But as I was digging through, it's like stuff gets, hidden behind or underneath. And so it was kind of cool to rediscover some skeins that I'd forgotten about and be like, okay, I need to just knit with this stuff. I have so much yarn. It's like, just knit with it for gosh sakes. And so...
As I've been looking for that soap, I opened a box at my place that had a bunch of minis in it that I didn't know about.
Minis are so fun.
Oh, I have so many minis.
I know. I was trying to incorporate Amy, Dandelion and Dogwood, her minis that she'd sent us, the pinks and stuff. They're so pretty.
They're really pretty.
They just weren't quite enough yardage, and I thought, well, maybe I'll, magic knot them together and try to still use them, but they're just so pretty. I don't know.
That's a project I want to do sometime when I'm like just not into knitting, which I don't know when that is, but with all my minis, I would like to divide them, and I'd probably need Carrie's help, but into kind of color families.
Yeah.
Because I think they'd be more user-friendly for bigger projects if they were a little bit sorted.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. You'd at least know where to grab them from, what you if you need.
Well, because I see some people that do things with minis where they're kind of like a color family,
right?
And I think those look real. I also like them when they're mismatched, but I like them when they're all kind of like you said, someone working with all pinks.
Yes,
with whatever.
yes.
Just
it's true.
Speaking of minis,
oh boy,
got my row one.
Fun. It's always fun opening that up.
It is.
Is that Sophie barking or is that Oso barking?
Oso's right here. So
okay, so that's Sophie. Why is she barking?
She's out on the deck.
It's so funny. She never does that.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, probably because Oso started barking.
Oh, okay. It's so funny.
It is kind of funny. Okay, so we have
da, da, da.
These are. Well, I guess it's on the tag.
Goosey Fibers. Oh, Goosey Fibers. I've heard of them.
I have a couple skeins of Goosey Fibers.
See, I need more of these kinds of colors.
Look at that one.
Yeah, like just tonals.
It's really pretty.
Because I feel like I don't have enough full skeins of just tonals to go with things.
I love that one that you have. I love this one.
Yeah.
The North Remembers.
No, that's really pretty.
That one by So Happy Jean that you can't remember the name of that one.
Yes, I do too.
That's perfect.
It's perfect. Ooh, Porcelain Wolf. That's really pretty too.
Spotting Nargles.
Ooh, interesting.
I wonder if that's like
from something.
I'm spotting Nargles like I see them, or like Nargles are getting spots on them. Because I'm not sure what a Nargle is.
I don't either.
Okay. Hagrid's Hut. I know who Hagrid is.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
This one's really pretty. The Drowned God. It's just a pretty
that's
gray,
awesome.
Gray, blue, green. I don't know how to describe the color, but it's very, very pretty.
I think I might have showed this one. A Lion's Debt.
Very pretty. Crookshanks.
Mall Rats.
Nice.
I mean, a lot of these are obviously Harry Potter names, but some of them I don't associate with that. The Drowned God.
Yeah, that's the one I showed.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah, I showed that.
Did you say what it was called?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, I'm sorry.
It's all right.
Such a loser.
It's worth repeating.
I don't even know what that says. I don't know that word.
Pleiades? Yeah. I have no idea.
Okay.
It's not a word I see very often.
Yeah, me either. Okay.
Very pretty. Nice.
They're fun.
Very fun.
Those go good together.
They do. Well, they all kind of go well together, except for maybe,
right. I know there's always like that one that's like, okay, that doesn't go.
But even this goes with these.
Yeah.
See, I would love to do stuff with them.
Me too.
They just sit there.
Do something with
I mean, I do the blanket, but I haven't worked on that in a while, and I would love something that just like, I don't know, just be crazy. I was watching a podcast the other day. Oh, I want to mention who she is because I love her podcast.
I want to know who
But she was talking about, got to get out of, I was watching the Knot House podcast. I love those ladies so much. They're like one of my favorites.
Aww.
I love, oh my gosh, their knitting is phenomenal. Okay, I have to get out of this.
Okay.
This one. Anyway, she was talking about how she's just going to, oh my gosh, sorry, I can't like multitask.
Who can?
Really? Yeah, I know, really. It's not just me.
I know as soon as I start talking about something else, you'll find it.
I know. Oh, the Autumn Acorn Knits. Okay.
Wait.
What? The Autumn Acorn Knits.
Okay, I thought you were saying something about corn nuts.
No.
What?
And I feel bad I can't remember her name. I really like her.
The Autumn Acorn Knits.
Why is that so hard?
It's just, I don't know.
Naughty Knitwits.
No, I'm not just in the name. I just wanted to know what it was for sure.
I feel bad I can't remember her name.
Not corn nuts.
I want to start her podcast, but I don't want to make noise. She has a beautiful
Does she say her name?
Yes, I'm sure she does.
You know, some people are good at that.
I know.
I'm Michelle. That's Leslie.
Oh, yeah. I'm trying to see if it mentions in her show notes. I feel really bad. Anyway, okay, so back to my point. She was talking about how, like, she wants to just start knitting. When she first started knitting, she would mix, like, weights of yarn on projects, different, the yarn made out of different fibers or whatever, and she just, like, didn't care because that was her artsy side kind of coming out.
Okay.
And she said she's trying to, like, return to that.
Oh.
And it was just a really interesting thought because it's, like, it's so funny how when we look at it like a sweater, it's like, oh, fingering weight, I have to use fingering weight and I have to, and it's just interesting to think about.
I kind of think there's a reason for that, though.
Well, it depends on, it depends on what you like, what it looks like, and what you're looking to accomplish, I guess.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. It was just something interesting. I don't know. Things like that make me stop and think a little bit about, like, why do I choose the certain yarns I do? How would it look if I did mix it up a little bit with, maybe a thicker yarn with like in a shawl, have a section that has a worsted weight, and then a section has fingering.
But then you'd have to, like adjust the math.
Not necessarily.
Because then you're going to get something that's like this big here and this big here. And I mean,
no, that's true. Yeah, you're right. It would definitely.
I mean, I think whatever her idea is, I'm not knocking it. I'm just saying.
It's just interesting, something to think about.
People that are good at thinking outside the box can do that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Me, I'm like, I need to just not reinvent the wheel.
Right, and that's the thing. She's a very artsy person, mind. You know, I'm not that way. I mean, I knit, but that's it. I'm trying to find her name because it really bugs me.
Well, you know where you need to find it. Did you go to her Instagram page?
Judy. Okay. Judy. I went to her Etsy shop. Judy.
Oh, she has an Etsy shop too.
She has an Etsy shop too.
And what does she sell?
Well, she sells yarn. She hand dyes it with natural things like flowers and things like that, which I think is amazing. Yeah, she's amazing. So Judy. Yes, Autumn Acorn Knits.
Okay.
But anyway, it was just an interesting thing to listen to her talk about and think about because and she also designs patterns too and stuff, so she's very, very talented.
And you're good at, you mix mohair with everything and have had great results.
Yeah, but that's like, I don't know, it's different,
It's different, but
it's different.
What I'm saying is there's hope for you.
There is hope.
Whereas me, I think probably not.
Yes, there's hope. There's hope. But anyway, I just thought that was interesting thing to think about, like why we do what we do and why we choose the yarns we choose. And I don't know. No. She described it way better than I can, so check out, I think it was her last podcast that she talked about that. But if you're interested in that kind of thing, or if it makes you stop and think, maybe I'm the only one.
I doubt you're the only one.
I'm kind of weird.
No, not really. I'm not saying you're ordinary at all. I'm just saying I don't think you're weird. All right. So, all right. I do have a little community service.
Good, please.
And I have something coming today that I wish I had gotten my hands on.
Yeah.
And it's kind of funny because I did it. I just bought the Fringe Town bag.
You did? Is that it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't know why I guess I'm just used to, I don't know. I guess I'm used to having so many bags that I never know if it's new or not.
So I broke down and just bought it. It made me happy to buy it.
What colors does it come in? Do you know?
See, I was going to hold out for the burgundy, but then I was like, I really just want black.
Yeah.
Black, brown, natural, and the green.
Okay.
I mean, they have other ones, but in the actual town bag, which is bigger than the field bag.
Right.
I like the kind of handles that it has. I like how wide it opens. Unlike the field bag, to me, I never felt like I could get that open enough.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I know, this is ridiculous.
So and no, you're just funny. I just couldn't get it open enough. I'm just picturing you
I had to buy a whole new one.
Yes, I have to buy a whole nother bag.
This bag is awesome, though, size, because, I mean, I've got all my yarn for this Caolancho.
But really, you're comparing size to your huge basket thing you brought over. You really can't even talk about size.
I know. It's ridiculous. I really just wanted somewhere else for my pins.
Yes, exactly. There you go.
So after ordering this, I was going to get it the next day, and then I remembered that the Scrappy Thread was having a shop update. I had sent her a message with a picture of Lori's bag from her.
So cute.
It's like a patchwork.
Yes, I love that patchwork
with this
look.
kind of, that I really wanted. And I asked her, "Are you ever going to make these again?" Just curious.
Yeah.
Asking for a friend.
That's right.
And she said, yeah, actually she'd had a few people asking, so she was going to make some for her next shop update, which was Saturday. Or Sunday.
Okay.
Like yesterday. Right?
No, today's Wednesday. I know. Yesterday I was at the grocery store and I was talking to the cashier and I was like, man, just another Monday, and then after I left I was like, it's not Monday, what day is it?
I love
my days are right.
Like that. People are like,
yeah, they just smile and nod like you're
whatever.
Crazy.
No, today's September 11th.
Yes.
Significant day in America's history.
Totally.
Anyway, so Sunday she had her update. I was like, I can't buy one. I just bought this bag. And then, what do you think happened?
You bought it.
Of course I did.
Of course you did.
And that's what's coming today.
Oh, man.
And it's not like I won't get great use out of it.
Oh,
yeah. Perfect for doing the 5 skein.
Is it huge? Like, what's the size?
I think it's bigger than this one.
Okay.
I think. I don't know. I don't understand inches.
Yeah. Foot, feet, whatever.
I mean, clearly, look at that stuff.
I know. Oh my gosh. I still want the Plystra bag though. It put me on a, I know, it put me on a kick again after you messaged me the other day. I was like,
wanted to get you one for your birthday, but I can't
They're
find
expensive,
it. I know how much they are. I just can't. I haven't found one.
And it has to be pink. I know, and that's the thing.
I found you a yellow one. Like, I'm not going to get her yellow.
I know Espostrico, they sell them too, but that's Canada.
Right.
And I don't know if they even have any in stock right now. I should check their site.
It seems to be hard.
But it's hard.
This basket, I showed it on Instagram a couple times. But
it's bigger than I could even imagine, though. It's huge.
What do you see it on the screen? Anything
Gosh, that thing is huge. That's like a hamper.
Exactly. That's what I was thinking when it came. I was like, I could use that for laundry.
That's insane.
I had no idea when I bought it.
How did it come? Like, how was it packaged? Was it huge?
It was a huge package from Morocco.
Oh my gosh. Was Michael like, what the heck is that?
Yeah, and of course I wasn't home when it came.
Oh, gee.
And a bunch of other stuff had come that day too. So I get this, you got a bunch of packages. I'm like, oh, cool. Can't wait to get home.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Another thing that came that day was my soap from Montana Mud. When we were in Montana, I bought this hand lotion for the girls. And then I had bought this one called Montana Cowgirl because I loved the smell of it. But I ended up giving it to someone for their birthday. Oh. I don't know. Now I can't even really smell it. I don't know. Maybe my smeller's off, but
it smells kind of vanilla-y, doesn't it?
Probably, because I love the smell of vanilla.
You do.
But anyway, so I went. They don't have a website for ordering, but they have a Facebook page. Oh. And on their Facebook page, they had this price sheet. And so I sent them a message and said I'd like to order, these lotions and these soaps, but I'm not quite sure how to do that. So they're like, okay, we'll just send you the stuff and you can pay us when you get it.
Wow.
I'm like,
people do it differently in Montana.
No kidding. I couldn't believe it. I was like, are you kidding me?
That's amazing.
And so I didn't get it for a while, so I sent him a message again and said, hey, I just want you to know I haven't gotten
ready and willing to pay you.
Well, no, my fear was if they'd sent it and they're thinking, oh, that thief, she didn't pay us, because as soon as I got it, I sent him a check. But because that's just
crazy.
Unheard of.
Yeah,
like so trusting and just kind of maybe it's just a more laid back.
Wow.
I don't know, but
that's awesome.
And so that's what I washed this in was one of the soaps that I got. I don't think. Oh, I can smell it, but I like their stuff.
Nice.
And so anyway, I had to give them a little shout out because who does that?
Yeah, nobody.
Yeah, and I hope they never get burned from it. I hope that people, if they buy from them, that people pay up. Yeah, so, that's really cool. Yeah, people don't do business like that anymore. Which this was another thing that came the same day as my big huge basket and my soap.
Well, everything's just so small compared to that now, so who cares, Michael shouldn't complain if you get something small,
So this is from Studio Britta. She has an Etsy shop, and she's got some really cute things in there that, like cute bags and stuff with cute embroidery. I've always wanted to order from her. I kind of wish I hadn't ordered this. I mean, it's cute, but okay, here's something. She's in Canada, and so I had noticed that it had the measurement thing here.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
It's in metrics. It's centimeters. So that's not helpful to me because I don't do that.
Although a lot of patterns, I'm always having to, check my other ruler because a lot of patterns will be centimeters and it's like, okay, what is that in inches, please? Yeah. So you never know. I thought I'd have a different use for this. Like, that's not ruining it for me. It's just, it's one of those things that I just thought was so cute, but I didn't really think it through. Like, well, what am I going to use it for? What did you think you would use it for? Didn't have any idea?
Yeah.
Okay. It was just cute.
I don't know. So it's got this big space here. And you could put scissors and whatever, but I don't know, it's just not.
And your needles.
So that's what I'm using it for. I've got for my Diacraft. My Diacraft. That's I have cables in here.
Nice.
And then because I don't have a ton of these, I'm just keeping them in here, and that way I know that they're all together. Yeah. And then what does she market it as? Like, what does she call it? They're there. I think it is for keeping different needles and scissors, and you can hang some progress keepers here. Cute. With all the cute stuff that she had, and I think there's people that would probably get more use out of this than I'm going to. So I thought about doing it as a giveaway. Well, I mean, it works fine for keeping those.
Yeah.
And keeping some crochet hooks in, and just because I want to keep them all together.
Definitely.
So I don't know. You guys might see. Not like, oh, I can't find a use for it. You guys can have it.
Right.
But like, I do feel like someone else might get better use out of this than I do, because I think it's really cute.
It's totally cute. The fabric's really pretty.
Yeah, the fabric's really pretty. It's really well made.
Yeah.
I'm impressed with.
No, it looks beautiful.
With how well made it is.
Yeah.
It just gets back to, just because something's really cute,
Right.
doesn't mean you have to buy it. And I was getting good at that when Lori and I went to that coffee shop. There was this Notions type bag, it's about like that big, and it had the like watercolor style whale.
Oh.
Where half of it was underwater, and then the other half was the land that the trees and stuff were on. And I loved it. Oh my gosh, I just loved it. But I didn't buy it because I was like, I don't need it. I mean, I've got so many little bags like that. I don't need it. So I didn't. But then what do? I order something that I have equally, I mean, I'm not saying no use for. I'm finding a use for
totally.
it. And it's cute, and I like it. I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel bad when I have something that's really cute that I think I'm not using it to its fullest potential.
I know, I'm that way too.
Yeah, so I kind of feel like
somebody will really appreciate
someone
it.
Someone could really get some good use out of this. Would you? What for? Tell me. You might convince me of something. I mean, I
think it's great to put like in a project bag if you have, if a project's going to use multiple size needles that you're going to have to switch back and forth to. Because with me, when I'm sitting in my knitting chair out in the family room, I'll have like multiple needles sitting on the little table next to me, because I'm like, okay, I'm gonna have to switch to that for the cuffs, and this is the one I'm gonna have to use for the body of the sweater, and then I'm gonna have to switch to double points when I get to the end of the cuff. And
well, that's true.
So it's like if you have a project that you know you're gonna need multiple needles, that's nice to throw into a knitting into your knitting bag. Give it away if you're not going to use it. But I'm just thinking, like, I mean, that's, if you're going places to knit, or even if you're not, just having it sitting next to your table with,
or in the bag,
or in the bag. So I mean, I definitely, I probably wouldn't use it, but I could see a reason for needing it.
I think that's what I was thinking when I bought it was, of course I'll find a reason for it. It's so practical and so cute, and then I get it and I'm like, okay, it is practical and cute for someone that doesn't already have a bunch of stuff to keep their stuff in.
Exactly. Totally.
I shouldn't have bought it.
Yeah.
I think it's really cute. I love it. But,
well, that's like my box. What's it called?
Yeah, your Namaste.
Yeah. That was a total impulse. It was like, click, I'm buying it. I don't care.
This was definitely impulse. I wasn't even signed into Etsy when I bought it. I went from a link from Instagram and just bought it, and so it's an impulse. Whereas at least like the field or the what do we call that?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, if we just talked about it.
I can't remember what they're called though.
I can't think of it right now either.
It looks really cute though, all shut like that.
Whatever this one's called that we can't remember.
Yeah.
I thought about this for a long time.
You did. You'd contemplated it.
I did,
for a while.
and so I wish I hadn't forgot about the whole Scrappy Thread update.
I know.
But I think that this is one of those things I'll just get a lot of use out of.
Oh, totally. They're very durable. I love my fringe supply, my other bag even.
I decided this section was going to be a town bag. This section's just going to be for my Clever Clove mini world pins. I love that line that she's got going, because
so cute.
I just think they're
beautiful.
Cute. And then I can have other ones.
Definitely.
I'm going to try not to cover this one in as many pins as some of my bags that I have.
I love that bag though, because I love how you can just hang it on your arm. Like it's a nice, those handles are really nice.
I do find that bags that have equally
substantial.
Yeah, like
durable.
Like, I'm thinking of a word having to do with balance. Distribution, like the weight distribution, so that it hangs like that. Versus some of my bags, not that I have any of them with me, but when they just have the one, and so then it's kind of. And I know that's handy for some things too. It's just like I'm looking at that one, which I love that bag, that kitchen clutter bag. Yeah, but it has the one. I like it when there's two handles. Yeah, for some reason I like.
Well, this has two handles. If you pull it,
if you use those,
I just never cinch it because I'm always carrying it around the house. Yeah. This one though, I definitely have been taking out and about. This is
a great bag. Yeah,
Darn Yarn.
Darn Yarn.
I love it.
Darn yarn MN.
Yes. I went over to my sister's the other day to babysit the kids, and I totally
You
took my
did.
project in and carried
Did
it
you
like
roll
that.
it, though,
I
and then
didn't
shut it?
Nope, I just did this.
Just a rebel.
I just carried it on my arm.
But have you done it the right way at least
Nope,
once?
I have not.
Okay.
But I mean, it is one of my
I know, I love that bag.
favorite. It's one of my favorite bags. I love it. Because I feel like it doesn't look like your typical knitting bag.
True.
You know what I mean? You don't feel like you're carrying around a knitting bag. But I love my kitchen clutter. This is like one of my favorites
I know,
of
I love
hers.
that bag, too.
I love it. But I have 2 of hers, right?
I think so.
What's the other one that I have?
I don't know. I've got that one, and then I've got a big.
Oh, just the oilcloth, right?
Oh, you do?
Not oilcloth. What is it called? Waxed canvas. Yes, I have a green waxed canvas.
Okay.
Yes, with the flannel, the orange flannel inside. I love that one for fall. But I just love this. To me, it feels like winter, fall and winter. I don't know. It's so pretty. I love it. It's got fuzz all over it. And then I have to show Nanette's just because I have hers. I dug hers out the other day because I was like, it's so cute. I love pink.
And what's in that one?
This is the shawl that I'm...
Oh, the color craze.
Yes, color craze. And I had pink, yarns in it and stuff. But I love the size of this too.
It's a great bag.
And these, cinch up. But I always I don't know, with this one, I'm always afraid of getting it dirty, so I don't take it out. Which I know I can probably launder it, but
yeah,
I just love to keep it nice. And
certain bags, like this one here, by Elevate Fibers, this one is like, I'll take it to the hairdresser, I'll take it to the laundromat, whatever, because it's like
durable,
I'm not gonna hurt this
sturdy.
thing.
Yeah, exactly. And it's a good color.
Yeah.
Whereas with Nanette's, I just feel like with the pinks, I'm just afraid it would get dirty. So I try to keep them clean.
Yeah.
But some of them I definitely feel like are more, like the kitchen clutter one has a darker bottom, so I don't worry as much about it. But yeah, it's funny. Different bags for different purposes.
Different moods, different
different seasons.
Yes,
I definitely change mine depending on season.
Oh, totally.
Just because some of them I'm just like, oh, it's totally a fall bag, and fall's my favorite. So
we love fall.
Love fall. It's been rainy here, which has been
It's been awesome.
I don't know in your neck of the woods if it's been rainy.
It's
Has it
been
rainy?
pouring.
Okay, yes.
Like a lot of rain.
Yeah.
And we had some awesome thunder and lightning storms.
Yes.
And
which I love. To me, it's like, I feel like the plants are saying thank you. Like after a hot summer, it's like a good couple days of rain. It's like they're like saying thank you. We can green up a little bit before we fall off and die.
Yeah.
All the beautiful leaves, but they're starting to turn. So
yeah, fall is in the air, as they say.
Love it.
Me too.
Yes.
Your house is very fall-like.
Well, yeah. It's funny because I had a friend over the other day, and she was like, "You decorate so early." I'm like, it's because
you have to enjoy it.
When I homeschooled the girls, September 6th was like the start of chaos, homeschooling.
Okay, yeah.
And so I always felt like September 1st was the day I was going to get all of my bins out, decorate the house for fall, so that when the 6th came, I didn't have to think about decorating the house for fall. So it's always just been a thing. September 1st, you decorate the house for fall. So it seems early, but then at the same time, I'm like, no, September 20th is the first official day of fall. So,
and I appreciate seeing it because if it's your favorite season of the year.
Yes, it is. Sorry, I just had a notification. I was like,
it's okay.
Somebody's texting or something. Yeah, and it is. It's my favorite time of year. So to me, I feel like I get to keep it up till like the day after Thanksgiving.
Nice.
So good 3
Yeah,
months.
I probably won't even be unpacking my.
Yeah.
I mean.
Yeah.
why would I
Yeah.
at this
No, it's
point?
hard. Yeah. I don't blame you.
I'll have some fall bags.
There you go. There you go.
The only other thing I got that I want to show, and it's not knitting related, but I found for me the perfect water bottle.
Oh, nice.
Because I'm always in search of the perfect water bottle.
Yes.
Because I'm really weird about stuff.
Why? What are you weird about?
I'll tell you.
Okay.
Well, like my struggle right now is the whole bug situation.
Okay. Yeah. That's true.
Because there's bugs everywhere.
That's true.
It's called Ivana. I don't know if that's how you say it, but so it has this top part that just kind of comes off. It's not hard to do, but then it's got this thing here that it has like a built-in straw, so you can either use it like this.
Oh, like you're playing an instrument.
Yeah, it's like a flute.
Do you suck it up, or okay? So you don't have to tilt it.
But you can tilt it if you want.
Nice.
So you can do it either way.
Wow, nice.
The only thing is that you have to commit. Are you sucking or are you pouring?
Really?
Well, okay. The other day I forgot what I was doing.
Yes.
I don't even know what the hell happened, but I did something and I ended up with water all over myself, and I was like, okay, I
Forgot to suck.
I forgot
poured.
what I was supposed to be doing here. I don't know. I think I was pouring and sucking or something. I don't know. It was not pretty, I'll tell you that. But anyway.
Wow.
See, it's
So why do you have to commit to one or the other? Okay, so you have a straw.
because if you are sucking
Is
and
there a hole?
pouring,
So the water will come out of there too? Or no?
I think so. Yeah.
So is that for if you want to just
Yeah, if you want to chug it.
chug it?
Yeah. So what I'm
But then would
saying
it
is,
come out of both holes? I'm so confused by
Well,
this
let's see
water
what
bottle.
happens.
Okay, try it. Yeah, like. Oh my gosh! See, that's what you did. So it comes out both holes.
it's a great bottle. If you like suck
like
whole
being wet.
flashes of water being
Having a
poured in.
shower.
Okay, so user challenge.
So you do have to be committed.
You kind of do.
So you either have to put your whole mouth around the opening.
I'm not doing that.
No, but I'm saying you either have to.
Well, I don't know. It seems to me like you could find a way to do this without spilling it all over
Okay.
yourself. I just don't. I haven't found that yet.
Okay.
Should we try it again?
Yeah, try it again. Okay. So
That worked.
Okay.
Okay, you just can't like.
yeah,
Yeah.
you can't really
You gotta be
chug.
careful when
Yes,
you delicately
yes,
tip that.
yes, like a lady, you know.
Not like a longshoreman drinking down a beer.
Oh, that's funny.
But-
Interesting.
Okay, straws. I like straws,
Yes.
but to me, I don't like any water bottle that's just like that because to me, a bug can come land
Right.
on it. If some fly has sat on my water bottle, I don't want to drink out of it.
Yeah, that's gross.
So I like to keep it covered.
Yes.
But I don't want something that's difficult. You know, this isn't really
Yeah.
that hard to do.
Gosh, I should hope not. If that's hard for you, that is.
Well, look at me. I just soaked myself taking a drink. So,
We need it as simple as possible.
okay, maybe this isn't the best water bottle out there. I like it.
No,
though.
it's an interesting make. So where did you get it?
Amazon.
Amazon, okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
they
you just
have a
bought it
website,
off
but-
there without like trying. Well, not that you tried.
Yeah, no, I saw it was an ad on Instagram, I think, and so
Okay.
I looked at them and well, I liked this color. I loved the idea that it had like a straw that's not exposed.
Yeah, no,
That's, to me,
that's really cool.
like,
yeah,
you know,
that's
so-
amazing. Yeah, that's really good. Me, who drinks out of like a mason jar with a straw in it and
Well,
keeps
you're
it on
not
the
living
keeps
in
it
a
on the kitchen
shed.
counter all day long.
You know.
No, but we get flies. We get
know.
those huge flies
People get
from
flies.
the farm. Oh
Well,
my gosh!
yeah.
Anytime we open the door, those huge flies come
Yeah.
out. So we are always killing flies this time of year, especially. But they're humongous. So it's not a word, but you know, I use it.
Humongous?
Yeah, is
That's
it
a word.
Humongous. Oh, maybe when I say ginormous, that's not
Ginormous might be a little stretch, but
yeah, humongous. Yeah. So anyway,
so
nice water bottle. Very
Thank
nice. I
you.
can't wait till you get your bag. I'm curious to see it. I know I'm gonna absolutely love it. I like that patchwork look. It's
Well,
so
I can show you a
cute.
picture.
Yes, please show a picture.
but then it won't be as much of a
I
surprise.
know. Well, that's
but
okay.
That's okay.
That's all right.
Yeah.
I want to see it. And she's probably already sold out of all of her bags, right?
I don't know.
Probably.
I don't understand what's happened to my thumbprint. Okay, so like my phone does the face thing,
Yeah.
but my iPad is, you know, it does the thumb thing.
yeah.
And like half the time it doesn't even register my thumb.
Interesting.
I know, I'm like,
Do
what?
you have lotion on your finger? Because sometimes if it's
Always.
wet or you have lotion,
Oh, you
sometimes
think that makes a
sometimes
difference?
it can, yeah.
Okay. Well, that's
My
probably
daughter was showing me the video yesterday of the new iPhone. Oh my gosh.
I haven't even looked.
Yeah.
They sent me an email because I'm on
Yes,
the... yeah.
we're up
But-
for our upgrade, so
I don't think I'm going to... I know I'm not going to.
Yeah.
Well, this particular one says sold out because that's the one that I bought.
of course. Super cute. Super
You
cute.
can see that. I don't know if you can see that very well.
So
But
pretty.
they're nice and...
Does she have other ones with more pinks in it?
No, that was all this
All the
fabric.
blues. I mean, it's beautiful fabric.
I know.
Beautiful.
Because I love blue.
Yes.
And so, of course, I liked that. But
Yes.
I'll let you know. But maybe she'll
Curious.
do one with...
Yeah. The blues are very pretty, though.
It's so funny, too, because... See, here's the gal's shop. I'm going to just...
Mm-hmm.
This is the gal that... See how she shows, like, it's got scissors
Oh, yeah.
and little hooks
Yep.
and stuff?
Mhm.
This is the Studio Brita.
Yeah.
So, that's probably not showing up too good. I
On Etsy.
Yeah, on Etsy. But see how some of her stuff's just super cute?
So cute. Yeah,
should've
she's
just got
very...
something
Oh,
like
is that embroidery?
Yes.
Wow.
So why didn't I just buy something like that?
So cute. Oh, those are
I
cute.
know, they're
yeah.
really cute.
Yeah, she does. She's very talented.
She's very
Oh
I
my
love like
gosh.
that.
Yeah.
See if you guys can see that.
So
oh my gosh, that's
cute.
so cute.
Yeah, she's got a lot of beautiful stuff.
It's kind of... I feel like the color's not working out too well with that.
Yeah,
but
it may not be.
anyhow.
I liked the other one. That one with the knitting.
Yes.
That's cute. Very cute. Just make you get up.
I know. Well, it's almost like doing squats.
There you go.
So,
there you go.
yay
You're
for me. I
exercising
exercised
before you
today.
have to sit in the car for
Yeah,
another hour.
Exactly.
Very cute. She's got a lot of beautiful stuff. Man, she's got yarn too. Oh no,
No,
that's
this
other
is-
shops. I was like,
I was
wow, she
looking-
does
I was
everything.
going to tell you
Oh,
if Scrappy Thread had any more of those bags.
yeah.
But I know you don't want one with...
I mean, the blues
blues.
are gorgeous. I'm just, if it was going to catch my eye, it would probably have to be a lot of pinks.
yeah, no,
and-
they're all gone.
But that's a beautiful pattern too.
Yeah.
But I don't need any more bags.
I know. And I say that like almost
I
every
know,
episode. I'm like,
and I
don't
think
need
we
any
told
more
ourselves
bags.
we were going to stop saying that. I think because
we just buy it anyway.
do it anyway. So
Yeah.
it's ridiculous to even say that we don't need any more
Yeah.
when we keep buying them.
And nothing we buy is about need anyway.
That's right.
So
Yeah,
There you
that's
go.
true. That's true. So, are we wrapping it up?
I
don't
think
know.
I think
Okay.
so. Unless
I was just
you
going
know,
to say, make sure to go check out Tammy Gore's pattern
because that's who's
designs.
doing the giveaway.
The giveaway for
okay.
the pattern.
Yes, absolutely
Mhm.
do that.
And let us know what pattern you would knit with her patterns.
And if you want to get really crazy, tell us like what colors you'd use or what yarn.
Whose yarn
You
you
don't have to
use.
tell us all that, but it's just kind of fun.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, definitely. Maybe it'll give me ideas.
Yeah, exactly.
Help me with my choice.
Because again, it's all about us.
it's all about us. How you can help us out.
Right. Thanks for your input on my hair, by the way.
Yes, I like it a lot.
do you?
I do.
Today's the second day. Revive the curls. Okay,
Oh.
it's all a learning.
I mean,
process.
no washing?
Right.
Okay, gotcha.
So, I love how he did it,
Mm-hmm.
and I love that it's like back to kind of my own color.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's not all the. I don't look like a calico cat.
No, it looks,
anymore.
yeah, it's all matches. Yes, yes. Yeah.
So that's good. And
Yeah.
I did decide to keep my gray,
Mhm.
and then, like I said, to just have this stuff back to my own normal color, I just feel
Yeah.
better.
Definitely.
Because I felt like the way it was looking, like I was trying to be blonde or something, and that was never my intent.
Right,
It was
right.
just to try to help with the grow out.
Right.
But then it got really weird. It
Yeah.
Just, all of a sudden, it wasn't all of a sudden. It probably looked really weird for a long time, but all of a sudden I was like, this looks like awful.
Well, it was just a mix of colors.
It was a big mix of colors,
yeah.
And that was
yeah.
never my intention.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
anyhow.
Well, I put brown in mine, and I kind of don't like it.
Oh, what?
So I'm debating.
What
I
do you
usually,
like
I
it?
usually always have my hairdresser put brown in the fall.
Yeah.
Just a little bit of brown with blonde. So she does brown and blonde.
Yeah.
But I wish I would have had her put more blonde and not so much brown. You know? Like,
Well, I
err
think it
on-
looks really pretty.
It's definitely still more, it's still blonde.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's weird.
Especially for fall, it's perfect.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
She told me, she goes, I'll do it. She goes, but I know you're going to say you missed the
Oh,
blonde, the really
interesting.
blonde. And I was like, after I left, I was like, yeah, I do. But I don't know if it's the cut too. There was a cut I wanted, and I showed her the picture, but it was, the lady's hair was longer than mine. So to get the style, I had to go up shorter. And I was
Oh.
getting used to my hair being longer again. And
Okay.
I like it longer rather than shorter. So I was kind of bummed because I felt like I was taking 2 steps back to get
So did you
longer
get
hair.
some shorter?
Yeah,
Is
a little
it?
bit. It's a
Okay.
little shorter, yeah, because it was maybe, I don't
Okay.
know, down to here. It's fine. It's weird. I think the older I get, the harder time I have with styling my hair. I don't know. It's weird to say, but I don't know. I used to always leave the hairdresser knowing I could do whatever with my hair. Like I knew how to do it.
Okay.
And the last couple times I've left feeling like,
How am I going to
how am I
recreate
gonna,
this?
how am I going to stop? No, not recreate, because I
Okay.
like the way I style it
Okay.
better, but I just was like, how do I like this? I don't know. So I don't know. It's just weird. It's a phase, I think.
I don't know, because when I went to this guy in Longview,
Mm-hmm.
when he did my hair, it was the first time in my life that I've liked how my hair looked when a hairdresser did it.
Yeah, and see, I'm usually the same way. As soon as I get home, I have to redo it because I don't like the way she styles it per se. But I always know it's a great cut, great color. I can come home, I'll style it my own way. It's totally fine. But yeah, I'm with you. It's
Yeah.
the same.
So I've been watching all sorts of videos on, there's all this curly girl method and just different ways of putting product in your hair. And it's so funny. I feel like by the time you're, a certain age, you should know how to take care of yourself.
Well,
But-
your kind of hair, you
Right.
feel like, but
But people have come a long way in especially it seems like the last 10 years or whatever, maybe even less, naturally curly hair, people have really focused on how to deal with it properly.
Yeah.
And so
honed in on.
I wish
how
that
it
people
works.
had Well, there was no internet when I was younger, so it wouldn't. It just wasn't.
Well, and then for so many years, you flat ironed your hair.
Yeah.
So that was a lot of years of not really finding out how to wear your hair curly because you wore it straight. Yeah. So yeah, it's kind of like rediscovering, like, oh, what can I do?
Yeah.
I know. I just tried a oil in my hair the other day. It's supposed to help with like just protecting your hair from like heat and all that kind of stuff. And it's weird. 'Cause usually I'm anti-oil anything because my hair just gets flat and looks greasy. But this stuff, I was like, oh, it actually made my hair feel really soft. And you know, if it's protecting my hair from all the heat damage, you know, then that's good. But it's weird 'cause for the years I was like, no oil in my hair, you know, because I don't want grease, you know. But your hair probably would do great with oils.
Yeah, because it's always dry.
Yeah. But it's just interesting. Yeah. Different hair types.
Yep, indeedy.
Yep.
Well, that's it, man.
Yeah.
Time to go to the bathroom and hit the road.
I was going to see if you wanted to get lunch or something.
Oh, that would be fun.
It's up to you.
Well, we're going to talk about that.
Yeah, we'll talk about lunch. Yes.
Anyway, so comment on YouTube if you know how about...
Yeah, just right below our video, right?
Yeah.
That's where they would comment. Yeah,
about the pattern.
Yeah.
And anything else.
Mm-hmm.
So,
thanks
for joining us.
Yes. See you in a couple weeks at your place.
If you can.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see. Well, yeah.
Yeah. I think it'll probably work.
Okay, then. We'll see.
Yeah.
Either way, we'll see you guys again.
Yes.
And we'll see each other again. We'll see you Monday.
Yes.
At Starlight.
Yes.
Maybe we'll see you at
Need
Starlight.
to mark that on my
knows?
calendar.
Yeah.
So don't forget.
This should be a highlight of your week or your month. And I'm having to yet again remind you.
I just feel like once fall, it's funny, my girl's really, well, Emmy's still in school, obviously. She'll be a junior, but she doesn't start till the 16th. But I feel like when fall hits, just things just pick up. And I don't have my kids in sports. I don't have, like, you wouldn't think it'd be busy.
It's really changed
I know,
life.
but I feel like, I don't know. It's just crazy. I feel like, I don't know if it's because people move more indoors, so there's more things going on. That doesn't even make sense to me. I don't know, but I just feel like September's been really busy already.
Well, you've had all these bins of things to unpack and decorate with.
Oh my gosh.
I think that was it.
It did take me a couple days to do it, though. It was the first year that I actually went through my fall decorations and got rid of some stuff. For years, I would try to, but my girls would come out and they'd be like, no, Mom, you can't get rid of this. I remember that from when I was a kid. And this year, I took the stuff I wanted to get rid of and I left it on the table and I had them come out and I was like, okay, can I get rid of all this stuff? And they all were okay with it. So
good. So there weren't any that they had to save from.
Nope. Save from
Toy
destruction.
Story moments.
No, we got rid of a couple things. So
cool.
Yeah, because my girls thought it was looking a little too cluttered, too much fall stuff. So anyway,
well, have a good couple weeks.
Yes.
And
yes.
We'll see you soon.
Yes.
Or later.
See you later.
Bye.
Take care. Bye.
Oh, this is much
man,
further
now you gotta
to have to get to turn this
get
thing
a running
off.
start. There you go.
I'll just have to pull it. I don't even think I can reach.
You have long arms, but not long enough arms.
I don't really. Do you think I have long arms?
No, you don't have long arms. You don't have long arms.